Hello, good evening. I believe the stream is going, so welcome back to the Wizard Play series. We are once again in Drink Lake. I'm going to message my Discord, let everyone know that the stream is in fact going. And yeah, we're gonna be off in just a second. Okay. Good times. Okay. Minor technical setup real fast, and it'll be good. Already someone's watching. Joy. Michael, comrade. Oh, so glad to have you here. Good times. Oh, you're right on time, man. Hell yeah. Sorry, I was like a minute delayed there, which is suboptimal, but that's all right. Okay. Here, I'm just making sure I'm able to see the chat real fast. Playing with a slightly different setup today. Today I have 4 monitors on, which is kind of a little too much, but that's all right. Hello, Grimnir. Hello, friend. Oh, so good to see you too here, man. This is what a good day already. I'm very happy you were able to catch the stream. Man, here. Sorry, I'm still figuring out some technical minutia. I think that's the right word. Wi-Fat. Ah, okay, already we got all the comrades here. This is delightful. Hello, Wi-Fat. All right. Well, we are going to be doing some epic things today. I think this is going to be a productive bit of our journey because we actually know where to go now, and I think I'm gonna do my very best to make sure we capitalize on that. Yes, now that we actually have a direction. It's like the lava lake, sorry, the Iron Keep is a little too much. I, as a wizard, don't fuck with the Iron Keep just yet. We'll get there eventually, though, for sure, when we are powerful enough. Also, Grimnir says, yo, just finished... Oh, 1 second. Gosh, wait. I had some stuff pop up. Wait. Yo, just finished my own little cozy Legend of Zelda stream. Nothing happening yet, but getting into the groove again. Dude, hell yeah. I didn't get a notification for some reason. I'm gonna catch up on that. Thank you for letting me know. Actually, I've been looking for a fun stream to watch, so this is gonna be cool. Let me know time you stream, man, and that'd be delightful. Hell yeah. Man, we love Leningrass. Leningrass, such a cool character. Just always there for us when we need him. Here, let's see. Are we good on the weapons? I think we are as maxed out as we can be at this time, which is okay. Also, at this time, how does my audio sound? I assume it's probably fine, but I do want to just check in and make sure it is in fact okay, or if it could if it can be improved in any way. That would also be helpful. You know what? Let's upgrade our hood for just a little bit. Yeah. I should say I'm still looking for that hat. That hat is proper wizard hat. That would be awesome. I like the hex hood. The hex hood has its perks, from what I understand. But like an actual wizard hat, that'd be so sick, man. Oh, audio seems good. Thank you, Grimnir. That's perfect. Good to know. All right. Well, we're just gonna hop right into it and explore the gutter. Right. Gosh, the gutter is a dreadful place. Oh, also, I missed a message, actually. Grimnir Talk says, it's all good. Haven't done any posts on it yet. Still need to figure out the schedule that I can stick with. I feel that, man. Well, for these streams, I've personally not been doing a... Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. Oh, wow, I've really messed that up, didn't I? I've not been doing schedules, and that's partially because my schedule is a little too chaotic to have like a consistent time every time, and I'd rather be in the mood more or less. So it's It's been kind of like just make sure it happens like at some point during the weekdays and at some point during the weekend. That's good enough for me. Yeah, maybe at some point it'll be more than that, but that's perhaps only when the streams like get even bigger than they are. Huh. Grimir Talk says, "Oh boy, I remember the gutter. Truly dreadful." Well, nothing better than hearing that before an area you're about to enter in Dark Souls. So surely we're in for a treat, I suspect. Also, Wi-Fi says, "If you renounce your dark ways, the paladin might be inclined to acquire the wizard a proper hat." Nah, dude, this is like the paladin is on that like capitalist grind set, trying to like convert the wizard away from the academic pursuit and towards like, I guess, what is it? Just indulging in like commodities. No, the hat is an important commodity, but not one I will sell my soul for just yet. And am I gonna die? I just died. That I truly didn't expect that. That's okay. Grimir Talk says, "Yeah, you're right, but you're quite good at posting in advance, which helps a lot." Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Just like doing it a day in advance has been, I don't know. I tried to do 2 days in advance, but it's been inconsistent a little bit. Wow, I wonder if these stop respawning if you kill them enough times. I'll just heal that a little bit. And the paladin is bargaining. The paladin thinks he can buy the wizard with I guess, yeah, with a hat, which, you know, again, symbolically it's very important for the wizard to have a cool hat, but not like this. Not like this. The wizard will acquire the hat with time, surely. Okay, what do we have here? And also, you know, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I am gonna try to begin merging myself and the wizard avatar, because although it does feel kind of safe talking in third person, because it's like, oh, you know, I can just like brush it off as the wizard did this thing, whatever. I think it would be honestly better for me to take some I guess take some responsibility and actually acknowledge that a good chunk of the wizard is in fact me, and I am who is the wizard, which is, you know, I think that's going to make some interactions with NPCs a little bit easier. Might make it more confusing when I will be talking about my lore as opposed to IRL lore, but yeah, I think we're going to start moving towards first person, so yeah. And if it's cringe in your opinion, I'll just deal with it. Sorry. Anyway, Wyfat says the paladin threw his back out today, so he will be unfortunately able to smite you directly, but he can guilt trip you. Interesting. Is this in fact true? Did this happen to Wyfat? Wyfat, did you throw your back out? I'm very sorry. That sucks. You know. And if it is in fact just the paladin we're talking about here, not actually you, Wyfat, still it is unfortunate that he would suffer such a fate. Wow, these guys do a lot of damage that I didn't actually expect. That's okay. We'll tank it. Grimnir says, Wyfat, oh no, that sounds painful. Hope you get better. Yeah, no, seriously, man. If you actually did throw your back out, I'm very sorry. That sounds agonizing. Sorry. Hope you're recovering well. Man. Moving furniture all day. Suffering. Are you moving yourself somewhere? I don't think I've ever thrown my back out. Is that like what does that actually look like? Can you like recover from it easily, or is this the kind of thing you're gonna have to go to the hospital for later? Grimnir Talk says, like the idea of merging. I think people will understand the roleplay aspect of it in time. Thank you, Grimnir. Okay, I appreciate you saying that. That's an evil room design. Wow, that I have to go into this. That's wild. Here, we're gonna try to subvert that. Here. Wait, does that not do anything? Okay, there we were good. Yeah, thank you, Grimnir. No setting up new furniture at work. Ah, fair enough. Well, hopefully they're liable for that. The wizard has recently, sorry, I have recently found employment, and they've been like talking about how like, oh yeah, if you hurt yourself in the process, we got you. So I hope that's a universal thing there. I hope workplace accidents are going to be covered for you. We'll see. Oh, so I should have just gone in here. I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah, man. Okay, wow, this place is already quite disturbing. A lot of poison everywhere. Okay. I bent down to lift a desk and felt a pop in my back, and now I can't bend forward. Oh man, that agony. I feel like that very vividly can like imagine that. I think for me the worst thing that's happened to my back was a herniated disc, and that was really probably avoidable. Just lifting too much, but it's a pain. Hope you had that taken care of, man. It really sucks. To anyone just joining, I'm a wizard exploring the gutter. It is a mildly dreadful place already, because I don't happen to have any kind of poison resistance, and I don't have any items that will help me with it. But that's okay. We're slowly making our way into the gutter. Also, that looks like a trap to me, so we'll see. Also, to anyone new here, Wyfat has, I guess, thrown out his back, so probably no paladin today. It's alright, he's recovering from the last battle. I think it only makes sense lore-wise. Okay, Chattel, the Great Magic Weapon. Great Magic Weapon? Is that a spell? A sorcery superior to magic weapon reinforces the weapon in the hand with an intense magic, allowing for infliction of heavy magic damage. Looks okay. We'll see about it. Okay. I do like all these things that we have here that I'm gonna try to slowly incorporate. We actually have a chime now, so maybe let's maybe equip that and see how that works. I would like to know. Here. Okay. Okay, wait. Because none of my spells currently work with it. That's okay. Wyfat says, I'm hoping I just pulled a muscle and it will fix itself in its own. Fingers crossed, man. I surely wish you best recovery. Wow, we are so surrounded here. I love these creatures. They are, like, I don't know, feels very body horror-ish, kind of. I don't know, like, not even body horror, what am I saying? They feel just like, yeah, like standard cosmic horror, you know, have this, like, amalgamation of tentacles and a mouth and no eyes. Feels pretty cosmic horror. I do enjoy my Lovecraftian vibes. Man, the sheer number of creatures here is absurd. Okay. I do apologize for how much I am focusing on the gameplay right now. It is a little dreadful with all the poison everywhere. Yes. Okay, Michael says bonfire is near. I think we just stopped by it. Like I think you blinked and missed it. We actually did find the bonfire, so we groove. Okay, let's hope this thing doesn't respawn. It felt like an unrespawnable creature. Scraps of life. Wow, I'm just getting pelted here. Gotta stare into the abyss every now and then, you know? Just kind of like remind you of like what you're going towards. Anyway, another one. Okay. Here, we're gonna take our time with this one. Oh, Atmosai. Good day, wizard. Oh, good day to you, Atmosai. Glorious. Hope you are having a wonderful evening. I'm slowly progressing through the gutter, which allegedly is kind of quite agonizing. So, yeah, we'll see. I think it'll be fine. I'm not dreading it too much just yet, but the poison pelting everywhere is kind of crazy. Wow, there we go. Poisoned again. So yeah, no. As I said before, I've been trapped in a poison swamp for a while, and this is, you know, you'd think that like I would have some poison resistance at this point, but clearly the whole myth about like, oh yeah, you build up tolerance to poison, you know, doesn't like work too effectively. I don't know. It seems a little overrated. Seems mostly like a cool aesthetic idea, like, oh, I'm gonna be so hardcore and drink poison every day, but then like actually doing it, that doesn't actually work very well. And I'm gonna die, or am I? Not today. I'm getting invaded. That's okay. I suspect we're in trouble. If it is a player, we're in trouble. If it's not a player, I think we have a good shot. Oh, there they are. Is that the Havel the Rock? Well, we are quite possibly in trouble. Let's see. The fact that he's kind of baiting me to go over there towards all the poison pelting is making me think it's a player. I didn't quite catch their name. I'm glad that the puddles aren't poisonous. Okay. Slowly making our way, just checking around the corner, waiting for the poison to wear out. Here, Grimnir Talk says, stare into the abyss sometimes. Probably Nietzsche, definitely, our wizard. Thanks, man, appreciate it. Nietzsche is interesting. I've been, thanks to another wizard friend of mine, in a Nietzsche reading club, and we've been reading the Gay Science, and I like his fragmented style. It makes me think of like the way McLuhan like does his stuff, which, you know, I mean, obviously Nietzsche preceded McLuhan, but comparatively, that's like the only other experience like that I've had with that kind of media. I don't know. A lot of the stuff he says feels extremely vibes based for Nietzsche, but I guess that's, I mean, classic philosophy, and I mean, what are you gonna do in the face of the classic? So just take it as is. Okay, we're slowly baiting this guy out. Woodland Child Victor. The fact he didn't follow me does make me think it's not a player. Wow. Woodland Child Victor. This guy's been out here in the gutters for God knows how long, which is, I mean, honestly, really brutal. Respect. I would fight you. I'd fight you with a sword, but I have a feeling that you can parry me. Not that I can't parry you with a sword that large. Here. Oh my gosh. What? Okay. Stand down. I will check the chat in just a second. Ooh, that's hurt. Okay, damn it. I assume he's not gonna be attacking me after this. In fact, I assume he's gonna just die conclusively after this fight. I'm messing up significantly. Wow. Okay, you know, that happens sometimes. We generally ball, there's also the fall, but we'll rise in a moment. This time around, I will be more cautious of the poison behind me. Okay. And, as always, still kind of just getting into the mood of the stream. It is always not jarring, but there's always a transition point to talking to you guys, like actually getting into the wizard feel. That's all right. I think a fun way to get more involved in these conversations is starting to ramble about something random. And I could maybe talk a little bit about what I'm researching for my next video. I am currently looking into werewolves. That's right. For Bloodborne. I might be doing another... Actually, Grimnir and I are doing a Bloodborne collaboration. And I suspect that I'm probably going to end up talking about werewolves in Bloodborne. There's currently, actually, surprisingly more scholarship than I remembered about Bloodborne that has come out in this year. There's been this wonderful thesis written specifically on Beast in Dark Souls. Not in Dark Souls, but in Bloodborne. That I've been personally quite impressed with, and I'd recommend just Googling Beast's Bloodborne essay, and you're probably going to find it. But if you all want a specific citation, I can provide you with one. It's pretty good. Just nice, like 60 pages of this guy, like really analyzing like werewolf media. I'll give you all name in a second. Also, the poison is wild. What is the voices, my friends? What is the community opinion on these statues? Because it really feels like kind of not impossible, but really suboptimal. Yeah, in fact, I think what I'm going to end up doing right now is I'm going to make a run for it and just try to get past all these and hope that there is, in fact, a space after them, and this is not just an infinity of poison statues. Finally, also, I'm going to check with the chat. Wifet says, those tentacle things are called dark suckers. Huh. I'm assuming it's the ones that, like, rise up from the puddle. That's cool. Okay. You can break the statues. Yeah. So I have been breaking the statues, but they respawn, so that's been... I don't know. I guess I can be very methodical with it if you were suggesting that. Grimmy Talk says, sounds better than Goddard Child Victor, I suppose. Fair enough. Large weapons like his can be manually aimed mid-swing to roll catch you. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, Grimnir is also lamenting how close that fight was. Thank you, man. I appreciate it greatly. Wifet says, I wanted to ask, have you played Cry of Fear? Cry of Fear? No, never heard of Cry of Fear. What is Cry of Fear? I'd love to know. Gosh, okay. Wow. Well, that was brutal. The dark suckers really are something. Okay. Grimir says they are a bit too much. Every time you get there, you feel you need to go smack all of them for them not to annoy you. I guess maybe, I'll tell you what, we'll do a methodical run-through right now. We're going to slowly destroy the statues and hopefully make significant progress. Except, Michael says, I usually just run and roll and pray through here. So, maybe that's what we're going to go for. The statue will only respawn if you die, says Wifat. That's true. But I guess I don't know how much I plan on surviving. This feels like one of those areas where you end up dying because of course you do. Okay. We're doing it. We're kind of doing it. A Child Victor? Dude, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, of course I got poisoned. That's alright. Whoever's joining, I am about to enter this fog wall and not get backstabbed by Victor. Cinematic! Glorious! What are you? I like that thing a lot. That is sick! That's so metal! I wish I found this for my body horror essay. This is like perfect. Man. It's like, where's the soul located, you know? Like, what part of that is sentient? I guess the scary answer is all of it, which is cool. Also, how am I doing health-wise? I'm okay. Alright, the Rotten. The Rotten. Okay, you are actually very intimidating, and I'll try to keep my distance. Wow. Well, as a necromancer, I kind of, like, I don't know, I've never made anything like that, and that would have, but, you know, whoever constructed this thing, huge respect for the craft, just incredible composition all around. Just, oh my gosh, I am on fire. Here, what if I stop and drink? Huh? We'll see. I have to really avoid that oil. Like, the little bodies dragging it around everywhere is such a nice touch. Man, to anyone joining for the first time, I have never played Dark Souls 2. The first time seeing this creature. I really like, I love the design. It feels extremely, like, perfectly like dark fantasy, like kind of grim dark fantasy, where it's honestly too much even for like a lot of standard dark fantasy narratives, I feel like. Also, I should be using my sunset staff. Okay. So far, the fire on the ground has done more damage than the guy. Okay. Okay, well, that's no longer the case. I wonder what's his whole... Okay, well, that's alright. The first try would have been too perfect. That's okay. Kind of gives me more time to look at him, honestly, so that's... I don't mind. Maybe even fight Victor in the way. I feel like we have to fight Victor. Victor has to die. Yes. Wi-Fi says, you should absolutely play Cry of Fear. It's a first-person shooter horror game made in the Source engine. And the story and themes, I think, would fit perfectly with the channel. Thank you, man. Okay, if you think so, I am looking for games to play after this. I'm gonna be definitely playing Elden Ring. Really, the only gaming I have been doing lately has been... Okay, we're just gonna go and sit back right back down. The only gaming I've been doing has been on these streams, which has been great, honestly. So we'll see. I really appreciate the recommendation. If you guys have any other recommendations, I'm curious. What do y'all think would be fitting for the Media Wizard channel to maybe possibly analyze and play on stream? I am hoping to find more games that will facilitate the whole Wizard experience. And also, I am gonna skip past few messages here. Here, 1 second. Oh yeah, there's Body Horror Boss. Yeah, that guy, the Rotten, pretty sick, man. Thank y'all for foreshadowing that for me. Grimnir says, I think you're right. It's too sentient in some ways. We're gonna keep thinking about its sentience. I think that's a good talking point for the Rotten, I suppose. Just maybe analyzing where exactly is the center there, where is the soul of the Rotten. So that's cool. Also, Nitrovan, comrade, what a rotten man. Hello, great to have you here. So Nitrovan is working on fixing his Wi-Fi repeater. Fair, dude. Great to have you here, man. Always cool when you end up catching the stream. And I'm just gonna go sit back down again. I don't want to go poisoned just yet. Also, who is this? Who are we? Why not? You know what? Why not? Let's see who we have here. Summoning Moy. Guys, should we summon Moy? I want the first person to answer is I'll summon or not summon Moy. And in that time, I'll actually have a chance to read what everyone's saying. Damien Chad, finally some good body horror. Truly, man, so glad to have you here too, friend. Damien has been here also since the first stream. He's a very good friend of the channel. Good to have you here, man. Grimnir says he is the one building all the small statues. He deserves what the wizard has in store for him. Ooh, cool lore drop. I had no clue. I'm gonna analyze his boss arena as we get there. Also, Grimnir Talk says definitely Elden Ring, and that is going to be quite a couple of streams probably. You're so right. Also, Michael says summon. That's the first voice, so we're gonna go ahead and summon him. So there we go. Moi, I like your whimsical energy. You remind me of another wizard friend that I have. He's done narrations for my channel. He's pretty cool. Leo is his name. Good vibes. Hell yeah. Okay. Wi-Fi says, Cry of Fear, I think, is better experienced by yourself. It wouldn't make a good stream game. Okay, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I think sometimes, like, approaching these games, it is like approaching, like, a kind of a work of literature, and those are fun. I definitely think at some point I'd love to do a kind of an RP narrative Bloodborne stream. I have a lot to say about Bloodborne, even just passively, so I think that would be a fun game to just explore more intentionally in that sense. Here, I am really getting poisoned a bunch. To anyone joining, I'm a wizard looking for a cool hat, cool spells, a friend, and ultimately a meaning in this world. And also trying to restore my memories of whatever was the life before this. We have a lot of summoning signs, you guys. I might use that one as well. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and try that out. Am I poisoned? I'm not poisoned. Lore Hunter Schmidt. Hell yeah, I'll get a Lore Hunter in here. You know, every now and then it's good to have some companions in this. Oh, and we're gonna destroy the Victor guy. I think Victor had a nice run, but he isn't prepared for this gang. And also, just to point out, Moi is kind of a beast. Dude, you're actually insane. What? How do you... Are you a real person? You're not a real person. You're... Guys, is Moi... Who is Moi? Is Moi one of you guys? Also, what is this? Bashful Ray. I think Bashful... I've summoned Bashful Ray before. We're okay. It looks to me like... What's his name? Wow. Well, there was a... If Moi, in fact, was a real person, he will not be assisting us further, because I just died. Okay, that was a little embarrassing, if I'm being honest. That was fun for a second. I think Moi was a little too powerful, and I think Moi was a player. Moi, if you are in the stream, please reveal yourself. I would love to talk with you. But if it is in fact an NPC, that's also fair. The NPCs in this game are actually so believable. Or maybe I'm just so gullible. Yeah. Okay. Just checking in. Nitroman says, I can't believe the rotten copy, The One Reborn. yeah, exactly it, dude. Yeah, exactly it. I do think The One Reborn, I like The One Reborn conceptually more, just, at least so far I do, because I'm actually aware of the lore with The One Reborn, and the lore is so much better than the boss fight. The boss fight is probably one of the worst in the whole game. But the lore for The One Reborn, though, that, immaculate. Okay, we're just gonna go straight in that boss fight. If somebody was trying to help me. Okay, okay, I'm going to have to focus for a second. One of my eyes is looking at the chat, and it shouldn't be. Here, checking with the voices. Okay, all right. We're in it now. Just, you know, taking your time from a distance. If you are in fact the architect of all those statues, I mean, I highly respect a fellow hobbyist, but those are just plain annoying. Can't just leave those everywhere. Honestly, realizing like this guy is just in fact a grimdark kid basher. That's his gimmick. Just locking yourself in a poisonous room and making little statuettes and embracing an absurdly grimdark aesthetic. I like this guy. I think it is strange how I have to fight these entities that really aren't like harming anyone, or at least like who actually like is like looking at this guy and is like, wow, the Rotten has to be destroyed. He's really making the gutter a worse place to live. It's like, I mean, if you're in the gutter already, I don't know. I don't think there's really a point for terrorizing this man. Also, I just saw his fingertips are a bunch of legs. That's awesome, and I am going to make that next time I'm kid bashing. That's really sick. Oh gosh, of course. No, 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 no. Okay. That does make things difficult. I suppose maybe I could just fight him up by hand, you know? Maybe I should like go back to my old barbarian routes and try to go at him with a sword. Perhaps that's the way to go. So Nitrovan says that he is pretty sure that the Moy was in fact a real person and isn't sure if it was in the chat. And Groomish says, I think Moy was showing you a path, perhaps. I don't know. I'll take a look. Do you guys agree? Should I try to investigate more of that pathway? Also, this is kind of a meme actually at this point. Is this the third time Forlorn is attacking us? The Forlorn should just give up at this point, but I guess I respect the dedication to not do that. Maybe he's gonna hurt some enemies for me. Here, tell you what, I'm gonna take care of these. Just ahead of time, empty the arena. Okay, dude, you ready? Oh man, you're all catching me, fuck. Alright. Oh, stay back. Actually, you know, this could be the time that he bests me. This was the time he bested me. Okay, he has had his satisfaction. Huh. Alright, friends. We're gonna get out of the gutter pretty soon. I don't enjoy the gutter, if I'm being honest. Like, even looking back at the 10-year swamp, there were no annoying statues in the 10-year swamp, so this is a different kind of experience for sure. I got defeated by got defeated by the Forlorn. Grimnir says he's very much a meme, and Wyfat says I got invaded by John Dark Souls. Also, Wyfat says, the Great Ones you're hunting inherited the souls of the Great Lords in DS1. I'm hunting Great Ones? Well, that's a big lore drop. I guess maybe... I don't think I've processed that, actually. That's really... That's interesting. I guess that's the thing tying the games together, then. Is going after entities with powerful souls to... I guess to what? To restore the flame? Am I in fact restoring the flame again? I guess that would make sense, given that we are in fact in Dark Souls. But I know nothing of the flame in this game. It seems like it's not been talked about in the same way. Also, this is really rough. This is a lot of poison. Here. I think we're gonna be okay. Alright, this time, I have a good feeling about this time. We're going in for it. Just start with the great heavy soul arrows. Okay, just keep that distance. It seems like the easiest way to go about this guy is to keep the distance, but maybe I should be trying to get more sword hits in. If he has some kind of a back attack, that would be really unfortunate. But I also don't see why he wouldn't have a back attack, considering he has got so many little guys all over him. Ooh, that's like way too much damage very quickly. Here, try to attack. Definitely need to stack up on some life gems after I have the souls from this man. Perhaps I am speaking as though I've already defeated him, and I think that could be a sign of defeat, so I should probably probably take this man very seriously, or I guess these men, probably women too. Let's be inclusive. I'm sure the Rotten was a very inclusive individual when incorporating all those people inside of him. Actually, wow, that was very, I guess, too normative of me there. I should probably have been like they. Yeah. For some reason the Rotten feels like a they. I think I might have messed up. No, I didn't. We're good. Okay. Alright. So that's no more Great Soul Arrows, which is unfortunate. Oh, 3 hits now. Oh, that's new. Well, secretly also a magic user. Or... Dude, I mean, that's really cool. But please don't do that. Whatever you guys are saying, voices, I cannot hear you over the sounds of violence right now. What? Okay. I do think that attack, whatever he just did there, is quite concerning in that I actually don't even know what I'm supposed to dodge. Okay. You know, I think the wizard can go in with some melee attacks. Sorry, to those who... Ah, no! No, we're finishing this with a dark orb. No! Fascinating. Okay. Okay. Well, maybe I deserved that. That's okay. Well, each time we've gotten closer. That was miscalculated there on my end. Excuse me. Huh. Nitrovan says, as you kill the Forlorn more and more times, there's an NPC that will start selling you more and more Forlorn armor. That's cool. Okay, you'll see your end goal once we get to the end. There is a choice to make, so no spoilers. I wonder if it's something to do with fire. We'll see. Now, Wi-Fi says, the Emerald Herald in Majula tasked you with acquiring Great Souls. Right, okay, that makes sense. So I guess I wonder if this guy happens to have slurped up a soul or something from all the people that have been sent down to the gutter. He also says, his eyes being heads makes him look cute in a horrifying way. Oh, I didn't even consider. That's funny. Okay, of course, and everyone's saying, no, very cinematic death at least. Truly Nitrovan. I like your thinking. It's all about that aesthetic of a cool death as opposed to living. Indeed, very cinematic. One hit from victory. Classic. I really thought I had it there, but that's okay. Can't really... Yeah, no. You know, you can't have anything good. Alright, we're just gonna run past everything. Run and pray. Roll and pray. Okay. You know, suddenly very nervous regarding my health bar. We're okay, we're okay. Okay, we're gonna make it. We are going to destroy this man this time. That was way too close. Okay. I'm thinking I should probably save my stuff until... Oh, that hurt. Okay. I was trying to say, I should probably save... Okay, can I hurt him? Oh, never mind. I was thinking he'd be like going through the fire, and that would be like a cool game mechanic, cool little gimmick, where you just like make him walk through flame and hurt him. But I suppose when you're made of corpses, you have to be immune to fire for some reason. That's okay. Oh, okay, okay. I am not going to Death Spiral. This is a promise. We're actually gonna use a Whisper of Despair on this man. What did that do? I guess maybe I should have read the item description for the Whisper of Despair. Maybe we made him a little more desperate. Like, I think he's just gonna backhand me. It feels like there should definitely be some kind of an attack. Oh, that really looked like a grab for a second. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, cool. This is a good time to start casting. So what am I dodging there? I don't really understand. Which I guess is totally on me, but okay. Alright, no magic. Don't do any magic on me. So what are we dealing with there? What is that? That's right. I'm assuming like he's full of souls or something, and they're just bursting out of his body. Also, if you guys want a little bit of like a basic body horror analysis, I feel like if I was to analyze like the body horror of this creature, it would be just that he lacks a center in a classic kind of body horror amalgamation way, where when you combine a bunch of bodies together, you certainly put the soul to question in a way that, I don't know, is, I don't know, it's cool. Anyway, goodbye, friend. This has been real. Okay. Glorious. Okay. So, Nitroman says, are you okay with knowing which great souls this guy inherited, or do you want to find out for yourself? You can actually get the old DS1 Great Soul by doing this NG plus difficulty. I see. I'll let you know in just a second. Wi-Fi says also there's a hollow sticking out of his left shoulder that's controlling this whole amalgam. Huh. He mimics the swing of the cleaver. That's cool. I wish I noticed that. Apologies. Perhaps I killed him too fast this time around. Thank you all for the cool details. I do appreciate y'all sharing that kind of thing with me, because, you know, while I am cool with doing this more than once, it is cool also to get all the details in the first run. Wow, just let's appreciate the hobby room for a second. This is quite the collection. I don't know what he filled them with to give him the poison effect, admittedly, but yeah, I don't know. Interesting. You guys think it's worth it to... what are we doing? What are we doing here? Oh, is that perhaps a pathway? It looks like it. If we have a torch, I'm going to go ahead... Sorry, not a torch. If we have a bonfire here, I'm going to run back into the room and try to get across. Across the flame, that is. And also, Nitrovan, I'm assuming that was in fact either like the Dark Soul, like from the Four Kings, or it was the soul from Nito. Those were my guesses. And also, I should have been reading what I just got. If what I just got was in fact at all important, can anyone please let me know? Actually, you know, I have the power to rewind my stream a little bit on one of my accounts that I'm watching it with. So here, let me see. And we have a bonfire. Joy, Evangelium. Awesome. Gulch bonfire. Light the primal bonfire in the Black Gulch. The primal bonfire was really rekindled. So at this point, we've done 2 of them. Was in fact that Lost Sinner one of the big souls of the game? Also, I'm just checking my stream. Skeptic Spice, Simpleton Spice, and Petrified Something. I like Petrified Something. I like how non-distinct that is. Anyway, that's cool. So I think this is a good point to appreciate the 3 snakes. 3 headless snakes. What a cool design. Let's... Actually, no. Before we do that, let's go ahead and run across that flame and see if we actually have it in us to, well, you know, make it across the fire without dying. So that'll be good. To anyone joining, hello. I am a wizard making my way across Dark Souls 2 for the first time. Just trying to regain my memories, trying to piece together what's happening. Also looking for friends, a cool hat, That's important. Ultimately, meaning and cool spells. Yeah, alright, let's do this. Fire Seed. I do not know the gimmick of the Fire Seed. Also, 47,000 souls. Glorious. Okay. Perfect. Time to lose it epically in some random incident. Probably not, though. Let's just go ahead and talk to the snakes. But first, sit down, I guess. I definitely need some life gems. That would be good. Wi-Fi says, yes, the Lost Sinner was a great one. Nitrovan Lost Sinner had the soul from Isolith. Oh, that's interesting. I would not have pieced that together. The Lost Sinner was so like non-distinct as a boss fight. And also, oh my gosh, guys, am I doing fine on the quest with Lotiel? Was that her name? Lotiel? I think that was her name. Did I totally miss any boss fights with her? Because I do remember she was in that one area, but then I'd never ended up seeing her. Sure hope that quest line is still going. Oh, I'm sorry, Langrest. I got lost in thought. I actually was looking to talk to the Emerald individual. Okay. We are going to go with intelligence. 40 intelligence. You guys could be epic. 40 intelligence. Surely I have no need of anything else. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right. Except for maybe it would have been smart to save up for a few life gems, but I guess I'm a fool. Tell you what, let's use the Royal Rat Vanguard. No, we have to. Oh, that reminds me. Gosh, to anyone who doesn't know, we have actually sworn allegiance to the King of Rats, which is kind of cool, you know? I feel very good about this decision. Again, I still feel the teeth of the Rat King on the back of my neck, even as we speak now. And it's just such a comforting sensation. Really makes me feel like I have independence from the Rat King, while also being in allegiance with him. It's great, yeah. Like, we are... Nothing bad will come of it. I'm sure of it, for sure. Huh. Wi-Fi says there's a hint in the Sinner's cutscene where a chaos maggot crawls into her eye. The same kind of maggot that at the core of the Bat of Chaos. That's cool. I would have not caught that. Thank you for the lore drop there. Natravan says, you're probably ruined the quest by now. Ah, suffering. I got her for the Sentry and the Sinner fight. It says Wi-Fi. Oh, so I guess I'm on track then, says Nitrovan. Perfect. Well, that's all I need to hear. And we also have a lot of life gems now, so I think that we can just keep proceeding. But the only question is, where am I going now? Am I supposed to do something with these souls? Do you want them? I used up one of those souls at this point. Can I? No, I don't have any. Okay.
Those who come to Drang Lake seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow.
I'm built different.
Sooner or later, that blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken, although he does offer sound advice.
You know, we actually haven't...
Sees a foreshadowing of your own.
Something about my own future? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Let's actually talk to this man. I haven't talked to you since the very first time I set foot in Majula. How you been?
I am Solden, and like you, I lost everything, and now I'm here.
Sorry, man.
You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here.
Is that why I'm here?
That's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody.
Well, thank you for the little boost of dopamine, friend. I am so eager to find... I guess, what am I saying yet? To find out the answer to that question, whether or not we can in fact have a soul, or... not a soul, sorry, if we can cure our hollowing and the curse upon death, which in a way is like a quest to find death. But again, I think at this point we've gone past that and don't actually desire that as much. I think I want a greater meaning as opposed to death, but I have to make my own meaning, and that I know. I know how meaning works in that sense. So we're gonna keep seeking, searching for a framework that will facilitate a greater meaning for me as a wizard. So yes. Anyway, I think we're gonna have to go back to the Iron Keep. What do you think, guys? I think we can either go there, maybe keep exploring the... what's it even called? The pit. We can also go to that one place that, in fact, had 3 dead ends for us. Or... somebody told me that there was more to explore in the area around... here. Excuse me. What is this? What is this? Where are we? This Grave of Saints. I'm just looking for the one that's... Strange times. I'm looking for the place where we fought the Scorpion people. Do you know where we fought the Scorpion people? I think it was somewhere here. That's my guess. I think Shaded Ruins. I think that's it. Yeah, okay, perfect. And then after that, we'll see. Also, Grimnir says, I'll have to bounce now, but thanks for the stream. Hope you will continue glorious. So long, Wizard and Voices chat. Thank you, man. It's been so great having you here, Grimnir. You're wonderful, man. I'm looking forward to talking to you about our next essay. We'll schedule the call soon. I'll respond to your message in a bit. Thank you, man. Okay. All right, you guys, we are going to get stabbed by a ghost. So I've expressed in the past, okay, so I know the wizard, sorry, I have dislikes of many creatures in these lands. You know, skeletons, dragons, what is it? At this point, ghosts, knights. Well, sorry, but yeah, no, ghosts are slightly different. With all the other ones, I've generally had some kind of compromise. You know, it's like, oh yeah, with the skeletons, I used to work with them for a while. The skeletons were, honestly, for the most part, great people. At least once were great people. Yeah, what happened to the skeletons? I'll get to that at some point later. Yeah, long story. Knights, I found a few people who've tried to be like good knights, and even though they are in fact polar opposites of wizards, there's still some good to be found in them occasionally, even if they are perhaps often misled by their monarchs. Try me again. Don't you dare shoot at me. Okay. Anyway, but ghosts. Sorry. Okay. Dragons you can kind of deal with as well. But I've not actually had a successful deal with a dragon, so perhaps I might have spoken too soon there. Okay, you're something, aren't you? Okay. Okay, sit down. We are here to talk to the Scorpion guy, because I happen to have a ring that might let me do so, allegedly. So, here it is. They say it is the Whisper ring, right? I bought it. Surely I have a ring for that. Voice can hear the voices of foes. I think this is a good ring here. Nitron says, "Oh hey, it's the DS1 guy." I'm not sure what you mean, friend. Oh, I guess like, is it like the same guy from Dark Souls 1? I don't remember. Like the Crestfallen Knight. It seems reasonable. Wifat says, "Shaded Ruins bonfire is in the Shaded Woods." Thank you for that. Yeah, okay, we got it. Okay. Also check the tall grass by the big archway. Tall grass by the big archway. I may ask you to be more specific, but that is also already a pretty specific comment, so we'll see. I'll try it. I'm playing Terraria while watching this. Oh, dude, sick. I love Terraria. How far are you in? What's your build right now? Anyway, let's talk to the Scorpion Man. Is it going to happen?
You've defeated my better half. This is my thanks. Take it.
What a toxic relationship. I feel kind of bad, dude. What? Do you mean better half? Like, sure. Hope that's okay. Not a good model relationship. If that's what this is.
I have no gods to pray to.
Brutal.
But still, I pray that your journey will be safe.
I like this guy. I'm gonna learn a gesture from you. Warm up gesture. Is this guy known for warming up? What? What is this? I don't know about that. That one's full of character, but I don't know about that. Let's see. Let's change it out. And I only have one extra gesture. This is my first gesture I've gotten so far. Let's see it. Oh, I kind of like it. Yeah, kind of a little daring. I'm gonna get into a brawl. I like that. Yeah. But yeah, no, I was talking about ghosts. Ghosts are just, I don't know. Ghosts are, I think, problematic for me as a wizard. They, like, see that? Like, ghosts are kind of similar to that in their energy, in that they tend to like defy like laws of physics, or like they suggest they're actually metaphysical or something, but then every time there's always a way to like physically kill ghosts. And I've said this before in the past, and always ghosts, they like harass you, and it's just like, why can't I hit you back and you can hit me back? Seems really pointlessly frustrating, and it is because we always find some kind of a tool to kill them anyways, so kind of overpowered, and you can't really reason very well with ghosts in my experience. We'll see. Anyway, I don't know what this is. Looks kind of like the alien, like a xenomorph. But let's try this out. Ooh. What are you, friend? Fuck you! Okay. Never mind. Not a friend. In no way whatsoever. You prayed for my safe travels? Kill this man for me. Kill him. Kill him, man. Wow. You have no gods, and you have no, I guess, I don't know, no stamina, no nothing. I don't know what to tell you, man. I was really counting on you there. I guess now I have an interesting conception of scorpion people. One attacked me, and the other one, I guess, gave me a branch of yore and said he's a comrade, and yet is doing nothing to help me. Okay. You know, for somebody who doesn't have gods, it's like you're supposed to be like, okay, I'm gonna help you out because who else is gonna help you out? Isn't that like the whole gimmick with not having gods? And he's just not helping me out. It's like if you don't have any gods, then you can only help yourself. So I don't know. That was wild. Let's take a look at this man. Is this a lion person? Tell you what, I as a wizard have no experience with lion people, so this will be a new one for me for sure. Whatever it is that we're about to enter, I'm prepared, or at least mentally. I think. Oh, well, I wasn't ready for that. Never mind. Okay, I wasn't ready for a headless. Whatever you are. Okay. That's a hell of a hit, dude. Am I still alive? Yes, I am. Okay. You're an absolute beast. Gosh, okay. Ooh, dude. Okay, please keep your distance. And lost his head. I wonder if later we're gonna fight his head. This reminds me, kind of randomly, there's this band called Король Шут, and I do love their stuff. They're kind of like old, well, 90s Russian horror punk. And they have this one song, Внезапно голова, and the gimmick with that one is it's just like about a guy sleeping in his little like little hut, whatever. Somebody knocks on his door, he opens the door, and a human head rolls in, knocks him off his feet, and starts biting his feet, and he's like begging it, please stop, please, and like the song is going. It's just this guy begging this head to stop biting him, and then eventually, the door opens again as he's being like tormented by the head, and there's like a body without a head that walks in. It's like, ah, oh, dude, so sorry. This says the head as the body picks it up and then like kind of runs away, and that's the entire song, and it sounds like punk, and it's pretty cool. I love the folky feel of that. Highly recommend. Although you probably, I don't know if you don't know Russian, I don't know if you'd appreciate the lyrics, but I like the story. Korolushut does really great stuff. In fact, I'm going to. Never mind. I'm not going to do it yet. But I might share its name later with you guys in case you are interested. Yo, 2 branches of your slow progress. We're going to kill you now. Okay. I think I can actually backstab this man like successfully here. Never mind, I can't even face him up front. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay. And I'm going to check the chat in a second. I can see Nitrovan was talking about check the voices. Nitrovan was talking about Terraria, and I should probably... I'll answer in just a moment. Let me kill this man, and then I'm going to check with the voices. Here. The backstabs are wonderful in Dark Souls 2. That's been so far one of my favorite changes between the games. But yes, Nitrovan says... oh gosh, did I miss a lot actually? Okay. Wyfet says, you missed the first part of his conversation. He asked you to defeat Nashka because she went mad. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. That actually clarifies things a lot. Nitrovan says, I just started a new run since 1.4.5 came out. It's really weird because I'm so used to modded, but I want to try vanilla again. This run is Master Melee Corruption World. Ooh, I mean, I do like the Corruption Worlds in Terraria much more than Crimson. Although Crimson, like, I feel like I should conceptually like more. I think the Corruption one is just more fun. If anyone here likes Terraria, please share your opinions. Corruption or Crimson. Curious what everyone thinks. No particular challenge rules out for this run. Oh, cool, Nitro Man. I respect you guys for like occasionally doing like challenge runs. I've personally never done a challenge run. It's always been a... Did I just walk in a circle for no reason? Sorry. It's always been a... Just play the game and then move on from a game, or at most it might be like, oh, I'll try to theme my running around something. Like, I think my most recent endeavor with Bloodborne was trying to play an Abraham Lincoln playthrough after my Edgar Allan Poe playthrough. That was pretty cool. I decided to go with for some reason I decided to go with a skill build. I'm not sure if that's really representative of Abraham Lincoln, but I wanted to try a skill build, which I hadn't really done before. Just look at just such delightful backstabs. It's genuinely so pleasant doing them. Here, again. Die. Enough with the knights, for sure. Wyfet says he would have offered you help in her fight. Really? Ah, that's unfortunate. That's funny. They man-scorpions were artificial beings created by a certain scholar. I wonder if we're going to find out anything about them. Wyfet says also hollow line people are hollow line people of Forasa. Forasa. Cool. Okay, good to know. Oh, hey, say hello to Vangal's body. I do not know what that means, comrade, but I guess at this point it's already done. Okay. Hello, anyone joining? We are slowly exploring the world of Drangleic. I am a wizard in search of several things at this point. A cool hat, cool magic, a friend, mostly trying to reclaim my memories of the past, which, you know, the more I've been exploring, the more the memories have been returning back to me. And also trying to get myself perhaps some kind of a conclusive meaning. And it seems like that might happen as we regain more memories, but who knows. Okay, good thing this thing isn't trapped. Awesome. Black Knight Halberd. Perhaps I would have been excited for it had I been a melee build. Alright. Is this truly it? Did I just spend 2 branches of yore to fight 2 random guys? It would appear so. Huh. Strange world we live in. Okay. Is this truly it? I have to just double check, you know. I got that bone shard stuff, which is nice. But for two branches of yore, okay. That was a scary jump for a second there. Nice, we made it. All right, so I guess this area is cleared out, which makes me wonder. Well, well, I know that I'm not going to free this person. I don't think I have any reason to. Hello. You're cool looking. Okay. Guys, where are we going next? Are we in fact going back to the Iron Keep? While I do dread it, I think I am ready to try to tackle it once again. Last time we got stuck there for a long time. But in the process we killed a lot of the knights, the samurai knights, so yeah. Anyway, Nitrovan says, Vangarl's based. I love him. Vangarl. Vangarl? Yeah. Wait. I don't know how to say this. I don't know who this Vangarl is. Wyfet says, on another recommendation, do you know who David Firth is, or have you seen any of his work? David Firth? Let me look that up right now. I don't actually know who this is off the top of my head, and I just messed up there for a second. I accidentally closed my stream. Sure. I'm glad I didn't end my stream. That would have been unfortunate. But David Firth, no, I'd like to know a little bit about this guy. It sounds interesting to me. Here, David Firth. Oh, so I never actually saw his stuff. I know that character, the Salad Fingers guy, but like I actually never watched any of it. Why do you ask, friend? Okay. Yeah, we're going to see if there's perhaps a level up available. Not a level up, but a reinforcement available for me. Not at this time. But that's okay, because I can now also repair my equipment. Or can I? I might not do that. That's okay. Oh, dude, what? Oh, I feel bad. Langgrass just told me I'm wasting his time. Suffering. That makes me deeply sad. A good friend of mine. Okay, what's everyone saying at this point? Where are we going? Wine Nitroman says, I like Corruption and Vanilla, Crimson, Modded. Okay, couldn't explain why though. Fair enough. I normally do challenge runs like Falls only or Flamethrowers only or something like that. It's never too difficult since most weapon classes have more than enough weapons to get to, but it's still fun. I challenge run pretty much everything I do. Respectable, man. The more difficult thing I did in Terraria, the most difficult thing I did in Terraria, maybe any game, was beating Astrageddon. I don't know that one. Is that like the end of Calamity? Let me know, please. Wyfat says the big dude with the dual swords was Vangel's headless body. Remember the head you spoke to in the fog area? That was his body. I spoke to a head. Oh, that was a head. I thought that was like I didn't realize what I was looking at. Thanks for the lore drop there. I did not piece that together myself. Thank you. Wyfet says there are still things to discover here. David makes all kinds of weird body horror stuff also. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Okay, so at this point, I don't know what to do in that area. I guess, I mean, I can be there, but I'm also tempted to just go to the Iron Keep. Anyone other than Wife had a Nitrovan, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should keep exploring the Shaded Woods, which I'm not particularly knowledgeable about? I mean, I guess there's that. Maybe I do know the one spot that I'm missing. Here, wait, is that guy gonna follow me? Yeah, you are. Try me. Oh, try me again. Try me again. Trust me. Dude. Wait, no, that didn't count. Again. Oh, no, that wasn't either. Here, one more time. Go for it. I dare you. Okay. So I slipped there. You know, sometimes it happens. We're all human. I'm not gonna lose those 12,000 souls though. Gonna pick them up right away. Okay. Nitrovan says Astrageldon is a boss that was removed from the Calamity mod, and Pre-Moon Lord super boss that was reworked and Huh. I kind of remember. Is that like the one that like had like a big green brain? I think I have been able to play that. Here. For sure. Try. Yeah. That's what was supposed to happen there the first time, but didn't happen for some reason. Okay, that's done. Also, so Nitrovan also says it can't be fought after the Moon Lord. The summon stops working. Oh, fair enough. Agony. Thank you for explaining that. I've been really tempted to play Terraria again one of these days. Maybe with a group of friends could be cool. Enjoy world peace. Are you a new comrade? If you are, I don't remember this name. Although I do remember that profile picture. It is your first time playing DS2. It's my first time watching the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. It's definitely one of my favorite games ever. Dude, oh, so happy to have you here. Yeah, no, this is my first time playing DS2. I've played Dark Souls 1, I've played Dark Souls 3, I've played Bloodborne, started a bit of Elden Ring. I've once started Dark Souls 2, but like, I don't think you can really call it a playthrough in any capacity, because kind of a friend of mine basically was beating it for me. And I think like around... like even before the wharf, I got what am I thinking? I kind of stopped playing. So since then, it's been a very new run for me, and I think I'm about to get stabbed by people in the back. Or I'm gonna never mind. Okay, I thought for a second I was going to stab him in the back, and that would have been kind of cool. Here's trying to attack me. There we go. I think I'm also going to end up using a human effigy here in a second. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Dark Souls 2, you guys. This has been such a blast, honestly. Like, especially like having you all here is really... this has been one of the most like memorable gaming experiences I've ever had as a result. And I don't really see what people mean when they say like this game like is better than the other Souls games, or is like a good game but not a good Souls game. This has been a pretty great Souls game so far. Like, I'm sure I'll get a better sense of it as we continue, though. Here, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna use the one. I'm feeling powerful right now. Back to being a full wizard, for sure. Wi-Fi says, "Oh, okay. I see my services aren't required." Oh, sorry, man. Your services are epic. Thank you for giving me your feedback, man. I really appreciate you being here since the beginning of the streams. Naturalman says, "No, Astrageldon is a great purple meteorite-themed slime." I do not remember that. That doesn't sound like base game to me, but that's fair. Here, we're gonna cast some spells on this man. Also, enjoy world peace, as I'm playing... Oh, what the hell? Okay, that just a lot of damage. I don't want to deal with that. Here, I'm gonna read your message in a moment, friend. I just need to make sure that I am still alive as I do so. And yeah, to anyone entering the stream, you are now part of the deluge of voices inside of my head as a wizard. So, welcome, comrades. It looks like there are 93 voices exactly in my head right now, which is epic. Thank you all for being here. It's much less lonely this way. Here. Ooh, that guy is powerful. Here. Okay, there we go. Nice. Get up, get up. Couldn't get up. Okay. Anyway, Enjoy World Peace was saying, I'm playing DS1 for the first time today. Dude, congrats! Oh, I love that game. What wonderful lore. I think, honestly, like, better lore than Dark Souls 3 for sure. I think Bloodborne has better lore as a game, but out of the Souls games so far, my favorite is Dark Souls 1. But we'll see about Dark Souls 2 in a bit. I bought it like 1 hour ago. DS2 is really good. Playing Sorcerer is fun. I've been really enjoying the Sorcerer. I think of it more as a wizard. Aesthetically, I think Sorcerer is not as epic as Wizard, but maybe that is because I don't fully grasp the nature of Sorcerers. Okay, this is... I don't really want to spend a branch of... Okay, guys, is there any reason I would spend a branch of yore on this man? And... Oh, wait a second. I know what I'm missing. There is that whole area where I fell in. So I'm going to go down there. Also, Enjoy the World Peace says, also I'd recommend buying the Ring of Binding. It really helps with going hollow. Really? Interesting. Does it like... I don't know what immediately to think of when you say that, but I'll still go ahead and buy one later. Okay, so that didn't work. How about this? That also didn't work. I don't think I can aim right. Oh, dude, what? Get away from me. Here, actually, try me. Okay, never mind. Don't try me. Actually, I reconsidered. That kind of hurt. Okay. Wifet says also you can take off the ring. Oh, you're so right, dude. Thank you. I completely forgot that was even on me. Thank you for that. That makes things way better. Wifet says off. Yeah, right. Hey, Nitroman says Bloodborne has better lore than everything. Lamau. Yeah. Well. I'm in that camp. I totally agree with that. I don't know. Right now, Grimir and I are working on a Bloodborne essay collaboration, and man, it's hard to say something new about Bloodborne, but it is. I don't know. It really is perfect. I think, like, as a game, at least for me, it's always been like definitely top game ever. Here, wait a second. Oh, dude. Okay, that was really scary for a second. We're good. Okay. You know, basilisks, I mean, scary creatures, but not as bad as in Dark Souls 1. At least feels like I'm more used to them now. Oh, but what you got here? Show me. Twinkling Titanite. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, dear corpse. I'm tempted to open this door. I might go ahead and try that. Also, there are 99 voices in the stream, in the deluge of voices, so... happy to have you all here, friends. What brings you all here? As always, I'm very curious. How are you guys finding this stream? It's been like consistently about 100 voices each time at this point, and I'm very curious what actually brings everyone here. Also, if you are interested in continuing on with this journey with us, there is, in fact, a Discord you can join where we kind of coordinate more of these discussions, and always looking for more comrades there. There aren't too many people there just yet. So the discussions and interactions seem kind of more personal that way, and I don't know, for now it's still in its early phases. So yeah, the link is in my channel description. Okay, enough shilling for the Discord at this point. We are... Am I getting attacked? No, I'm not. Okay, that really startled me. I feel like I've explored everything. Wifat, have I explored everything? There's like that one little... Well, maybe I didn't. Let me final check here. I think I know where I could need to go, but I feel like I've explored the whole area. Ooh, that was a little too close for comfort there. Okay. That's all right. All right, everyone. If I don't find anything else here, we are going to go to the Iron Keep. The Iron Keep really messed me up last time. I got stuck there for a while. But we've upgraded a little bit. I think I have a better wizardly resolve now, and I'm more prepared for whatever it is that place throws at me, I think. Also, Is this... This looks like it... Like it's the right way to go. Okay. So... It seems like there is, in fact, a reason that I should be going and buying the branch of yore here. Okay. Also, can anyone explain to me what the curses do in this game? Because it hasn't been too bad as of late. Like with the court curses, I mean. Also, I'm gonna play it a little safe. Here. Okay. And I will check in with the voices in just a moment. I am focused right now. Yeah, no, I don't really know anything about these lion people. As a wizard, I have very little experience with these creatures. Don't think these are particularly common where I'm from. Oh gosh, every time it lands a hit, it's just like a wake up, you know. Okay, but every time I backstab him, there's man's satisfaction, so that's good. Okay. Okay, so checking in with the voices. Wi-Fi says DS2 has great lore. It's just the most hidden out of the whole series. Really? Okay. Well, thank you guys for being here with me figuring it out. The Ring of Binding locks your health loss from hollowing at 25% instead of 50%, so you don't have to use as many human effigies. I see. And in that area you're in, there's a chest with a wizard armor that raises your casting speed. You need to use a branch of yore, but it's worth it. Okay, well, I hope I just found that. I was watching a Dark Souls video and the stream popped up in my recommendation. I like seeing people playing DS2. Fair. I have to shill for it. I have a Dark Souls 1 video essay that you might be interested in. Thank you for explaining, by the way, the area and the ring for me. Enjoy world peace. So, Lion Mage Robe, Fragrant Branch of Yore. Okay. Ball out a little bit. Let's see what we're working with here. That's kind of sick, actually. Wait, mannequin mask. I know it's not the thing, but that looks sick. A Lion Warrior helm. Oh, that's interesting. What does it do? What does the Lion Warrior helmet do? It reduces falling damage. The Lion Clan are on... Okay, excuse me. Helm worn by Lion Clan warriors. The Lion Clan are an offshoot race that have no ties to humans and would murder anyone with the curious notion of approaching them. The Lion Clansmen seem to despise their own looks as they hate being seen. Huh. Well, tell you what, I kind of prefer this. This is kind of cooler. Yeah. One day we're going to get ourselves a proper wizard hat, and that's going to be sick. Yeah, okay, let's see the other stuff, though. Let's see the other robe. Is this that's Vengarl's armor. Let's actually look at that. Vengarl was known as a raging, deadly warrior. Even Ferocious Lion Knights, a motley crew of rabid fighters, kept him at arm's length. I see. That's cool. Where is our... Oh, there's the lion robe. Improves casting speed. That's kind of sick. Okay. The Lion Clan are an offshoot race. Okay, cool. Is my current robe doing anything? I actually don't know. It doesn't do anything, so I could actually have just like a... Well... Okay, this is that would kind of have to be a sacrifice, if I'm being honest. That's not the... You guys... That's kind of grotesque. A part of this journey is a pursuit of aesthetic delight, and this is really not aesthetically delightful in any way. Let's see, maybe the pants make it okay. Here, Lion Mage skirt. Looking like Xerxes. Here, I don't know about this, you guys. This is... Seeing so much of my own skin exposed is concerning. I mean, I look kind of jacked, but... Huh. Maybe let's try it a little bit for the stats, perhaps. That such agony, honestly. Okay, well, we're not doing that. Yeah, actually, no. I'm thinking about it. That's not epic. Actually, wait. Is that different? Improves casting speed. Okay, well, that's a little better. Actually, wait. Is it though? No, it's not. It's literally the same thing I was just wearing. It does improve casting speed. Okay, let's see. We're gonna have to figure it out. This is concerning. To anyone joining, I as a wizard am torn right now between the aesthetic of actually looking cool and the aesthetic of wearing whatever this is for its effective stats. I do want to be an effective wizard, but a purely mechanical pursuit of stats is I don't know, that's kind of how you find your own demise, honestly. I would think in that. We recently fought Armorer Dennis, and that was a crazy experience. He had all these flashy spells, and this crazy guy, and all I had was an orb, the Shadow Orb. And I love my Shadow Orb. The Shadow Orb is sick, but I've realized that it's been kind of corrupting my style because, a real wizard is supposed to be able to entertain a village of hobbits with his magic, and all I could do was this. Again and again and again 46 times, which, while powerful, is also kind of suboptimal for a wizard. So we're looking for a better flow at this point, and I don't know if this is necessarily the way to go. We'll see. Checking in with the voices, Wi-Fi says the archway on the way to Nashka has a secret near it. Okay, never mind, you guys. We are still. I should have just like waited for just a second, but it's not like there's too much that we are going to have to run by again. I apologize for the hasty teleportation there. All the more souls for us to harness in the pursuit of leveling up there. Here. Oh, dude. Okay, I don't like this guy. These individuals, like with their 0 lock-on capacity, are kind of crazy. Okay, we're all good. Anyway, continuing. Enjoying world peace says use a branch of yore there. Yes, the curse makes you hollow. Basically, it kind of counts as death. That makes. Oh, really? That's why I'm hollow. Oh, that tracks. I was thinking, like, what? Didn't I just use an effigy though? That makes sense. Thank you for explaining that. Interesting. The more you know, I guess. Nitroven says, if you get cursed, it simulates as you have just died. Your max HP goes down. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, thank you all for clarifying. Curse slowly hollows you, reducing your health. Thank you, Wi-Fi. Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you guys. That tracks. Nitroven says nobody knows much about them. Yeah, the Lion Mage armor is good, but it's really ugly. It's really unfortunate, especially like with the rotten skin, which I guess is like kind of cool, but not really the aesthetic I'm going for. We'll see. Ooh, that's not good. You're a mighty warrior. He was a mighty warrior. Good thing is I didn't actually have my effigy, as in like I wasn't human at the time, so that's okay. We are almost done with this area, you guys. I promise we're almost done. I swear, it's so close. At least that's what it feels like. It's like everything is so like far apart here, and also feels kind of not necessarily trivial, but nothing feels like it's like meant for me to really find. So it just, I don't know. I guess nice to be a little completionist sometimes, and I think that's what we're going for at the moment. Just checking with the voices. Nitroman says, don't use it. Okay, I probably won't use it, but let's see. The armor is kind of ugly, I agree, but it is useful. Trust, says World Peace. Okay. Wi-Fi says, fashion over function every day. Okay. The voices are, I guess, divided on this one. And so my core is uncertain, honestly, of what to do. So... Dude, okay, just like Okay, we're okay. We're fine. And now we're gonna conclude this area. We are going to go through the archway, and we're gonna make hopefully good progress. So I was told that through this archway there is in fact a secret of some sort. What could it be? What could it be? I don't know. Maybe I just walked past it, but who knows? And after this, we are going to the Iron Keep, because I think it has to happen at this point. The Iron Keep is necessary. Also, am I here? Am I going the right way? Okay, that looks like an item that I've missed. Perhaps that's the thing that you guys are talking about. Also, I don't know if I've gone into that room over there, so let's see. So I can't do anything there. That's peculiar. Is there a way I can fall down on top? Okay, so I don't immediately know what to do with this. That's alright. I presume there's got to be a way. That's okay. Tall grass near the archway. You passed it. Okay, well, I am a fool. Thank you, my friend. Bye, Fat. You're a real one. Appreciate it. Huh. Okay. We're gonna see what it's like to not be completely hollow with this armor on, but I don't know how well that's gonna go, so let's see. Okay, so there's tall grass here. Ooh, thank you, I've had sometimes the voices know things they shouldn't know, which is strange. Again, still trying to discover the nature of you guys as the voices in my head. Here, what do we got? What do we got? Hit me with it. Not a trap, though, please. Homing soul mass. Homing soul mass. The new weapon of mass destruction by the American military. Homing soul mass. Where are we? Oh, okay, that's cool. Might give that a shot. That looks like a cool thing. Okay, I've definitely seen people use it. Never tried it myself, though. So it's an exciting time. Yo, check it out. Check it out. This is a wheelchair character in a wheelchair accessible location with an elevator. How epic. Well, From Software, just like, good job, you know? Awesome. Okay, hello. This guy, I wish my guy looked like that. I wish I could be this person. Except, I mean, I don't know if the wizard would... I mean, honestly, if I just had his beard, the wheelchair would be pretty cool. Thanks, man. I'm trying to be.
And like every undead, you have no future.
Thank you.
Oh my, don't mind me. I'm just talking amongst myself.
I like talking amongst myself. I've never heard that.
If you find a need for a true order, then meet again. We shall.
Okay, I am truly intrigued by this individual. I do not know what he talks about with this dark. You know, some people have been, again, accusing me of, like, dark magic and, like, associating with the dark. At this point, it's nothing serious. It's just a curiosity. And, again, I think the term dark and light in the sense of the magic in the setting, yeah, that's a harmful thing that just prevents us from, like, accessing true knowledge and true good power, you know? Mm-hmm. There's a certain paladin amongst the voices that's been trying to convince me not to use the dark, but we'll see. What else?
Is still nascent within you. May the dark shine your way.
Dark shiny is kind of cool. Black hole sun. Wait, is this not a wheelchair? This was in fact not a wheelchair accessible location. That's crazy. Okay, well, never mind Dark Souls. Okay, well, on that note, we're able to go to somewhere else. Probably we're going to go to Iron Keep, where things are going to get real. I am Slightly dreading the Iron Keep, but that's okay, you know. I have to face my, I don't know, fears. You know, as a wizard, I have terrible past experiences with flame, and going to an entire location that's just lava is a little dreadful, perhaps a lot. But we'll see. Here, we're gonna just get, before we even do that, let's just level up first. And I think it's a good point to level up a little bit of faith so that I may be able to cast more. Yeah, 25 faith, that seems like a good point, yeah. Okay. Checking in with what everyone's saying. Oh gosh, so much. You can get that item you needed, Nashka, to break the tree. It's just a flame butterfly. Oh, thanks, appreciate it. Thanks, Whitefat. Okay. I appreciate you pointing out the dark guy. You know, when Naturvan says the lore is that we are omnipotent, but also really like messing with you, so we only tell you the stuff when it's really funny. Also, good lore is if this is true, if Nitrovan is in fact one of you omniscient entities and is revealing the truth of your state, then perhaps this is indeed canon. But maybe you guys are all deceiving me, and Nitrovan is just messing with me. That's funny. Enjoy world peace says Grandal is my favorite man. I adore him. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yo, George. Hello, George. George, I totally, I didn't mistake you. I didn't. But for a moment, I was confused. I thought you changed your name to World Peace. You guys got the Clippy clan going on. Introduce yourselves to each other, comrades. It's going great, man. The journey is continuing. We destroyed the Rotten, which, I feel a little bad about. The guy was actually pretty cool. He was just a hobbyist wanting to be left alone. But it is what it is. He was cool while that lasted. But now we also explored the area in the not Forbidden Woods. What am I saying? That's Bloodborne. In the Shaded Ruins, and now we're going back to the Iron Keep. Now I am more prepared. I think it's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna be methodical, careful, deadly. I'm gonna re-equip some spells. The spells that I have right now, that's not gonna do it for me. Not this time. Here, Spears of Life. That's brutal. What is that? What? Okay, wait. How much is this? Why can't I equip it? We'll get to it at some point, I'm sure. Huh. Okay. Let's try and do Soul Spears. Why not? That seems like a cool thing to be able to cast occasionally. And I actually can cast it now because I have 40. I didn't realize I didn't have the access to it earlier, but now I have it. So this is a good revelation. And now I'm also in my kind of fucked up garb, which I'm probably going to end up switching if I'm being honest. So we'll see. Also, just checking in, Nitrovan says this guy shares the same voice actor as Andre the Blacksmith. Oh, cool. I had no clue. Appreciate that little bit of lore. Wafat says the paladin is squinting his eyes. I don't know, man. The paladin led me to the dark man, so I feel like I don't know, paladin. Don't know what you're on about, man. Enjoy World Peace says dark spells are really good. I love making hexing builds. It's been really fun. I'm hoping to eventually find a way to do it more effectively, because right now dark orb spam is kind of dreadful. Admittedly, while it is effective, it is just shameful, not aesthetically pleasing in any way. Yes, although sometimes it's nice to throw in a little shadow orb in there. Feels powerful. Finishing up with the voices, and then I'm going in here. So, Nitrovan says, yeah, hexers are generally considered the most powerful builder. Hell yeah, okay. Who knows? I'll never tell, says Nitrovan. Oh, I'm assuming that's in relation to the omniscience of the voices. Fair enough. Wifat says, perhaps we are the consciousness of all the souls you keep absorbing. Perhaps, but then some of you stay around quite a lot, so Well, I guess, yeah, I guess we are absorbing more souls progressively. So that would make sense. That's another good theory. But I bet you guys know your nature. I'll get to it. I'll figure it out for sure. Let me... okay, just 4 more messages, and I'm going in. Grendel is the wheelchair wizard. Oh, I didn't specify. Oh, fair. I thought it was the head guy that we found earlier. So thank you for specifying. And then finally, Wi-Fi says several things. Reminder that hexes scale off whichever stat is lowest between intelligence and faith. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot. Gosh. Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense suddenly. Some spells require multiple attunement slots. Perhaps the paladin is setting you up for failure. Okay. Well, on that note, thank you for being honest with me. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I feel like... Whoa! Whoa, that felt good. That felt really good. I just 2-shot the knights. The power is immense. Oh, okay, although I am getting hurt. Here. You know what? To signify the success we're going to experience in this location, our conquering of the shrine, not the shrine, so the iron keep, I just used an effigy. And I'm also going to use a life gem. We are so in it, you guys. We are going to conquer this place. Once it has destroyed me, but not anymore. We're done with these knights. Okay, hold up. Okay. But they are still scary. I admire them as foes. Man, the dark orb is great. It feels like I really should just have like an absolute ton of dark orbs on me at all times. That's unfortunate. No. Okay. Just the ominous knight running towards me from so far away. We're okay. Damn, I didn't know how many there were. That was too close for comfort, but we're doing good. Black steel katana. Samurai knights is just such a fucked up combination. I'm, was myself, always a Viking in For Honor. Always. Never play samurai. Wi-Fi says, would now be a bad time to mention there's still things you missed in the shaded woods. It would be a bad time, so we're gonna get back to it another time. But if you can remind me next time, maybe in the beginning of next stream we might do that if it's convenient. Thank you for telling me. Where are they like important things, or just like kind of like sort of important things? Either way, I'm probably gonna end up going back at some point. Probably not this stream. We're gonna go on for another hour, and maybe at most hour and 20 minutes. That's yeah. You all see the power of the dark orb? The dark orb corrupts the flow, because you can just keep spamming the dark orb, and the dark orb is... Oh my gosh, okay. Enough philosophizing or whatever. We are not safe. We're never safe. Never in this place. Don't get cocky, wizard. Okay. But no, the dark orb continually corrupts, because it is too easy. Like that. Like... Well, oh, I should have been using the right thing. Here. Nice. Just confirming, what do I have equipped? I do have all the good ones equipped. Oh, we're okay. Let's rotate this. For no reason, just like... Why did I do that? What? Are we draining the lava? We didn't drain the lava, but we stopped something from burning. Something just happened. The wizard isn't aware of the machinery or what it does, so we'll see. Nitrovan says, Black Steel Katana is such an edgy name. Yeah, for real. I don't think we'll be using it, but yeah, no, it's interesting. I like the longsword. It just... Is this longsword? Yeah, it is a longsword. I like its simplicity. Kind of echoes Gandalf, you know? the OG epic wizard. Well, perhaps not the OG, but like in my mind, he'll always be like the true one, the true wizard. I'm not even gonna think about going across that, because surely there's got to be some kind of a ring that I should equip. That'd be my guess. Also, I guess we're jumping down. Oh, that was really bad. I didn't like that one bit. Okay. Okay. Dude, okay. We are just stay aware of our surroundings. We're okay, and we're gonna spam the hell out of this knight. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I suppose you can shoot through walls. You're a samurai knight, so it makes sense. Okay. All right, progress. This is the furthest we've gotten in the Iron Keep thus far, and so I think there's a possibility for great success. Okay, before anything, what is this? May it be truly evil if I just like turned on the flame in this room, or the room just trapped me. This feels like a perfect room to get trapped in. This also feels like the perfect floor to fall down into lava, so we're just not going to even step on that. Large Titanite. Yes, we've been needing that, so perfect. Perhaps might upgrade one of my either my staff or my sword soon. Yes. I turned off the furnace, says Wi-Fi. Also important. Gosh, so I guess there is something in those woods that we missed. That's important. Well, tell you what, we're gonna keep exploring this location. Well, I guess he's not alive. Fair. Oh, this is where we came from. Excuse me. Truly got turned around for a moment. Oh, there we are. Interesting. I wonder what this does. Sorry, what the lever did. We'll see. Either way, we are progressing onwards. Who's shooting me? Oh, there you are. I remember you. I didn't mean to use a second life jumper there. That's okay. Now that's a jump we're not going to be making soon. I'm actually very concerned regarding my chances here. Oh, you guys, this is disturbing. Can we make it? Yes, we made it. We made it. We're okay. We're okay. Oh, you guys are something. Okay, I know the ways of these knights. They're not as bad as I remember them being. We're okay. I remember the... What am I thinking? Gosh. Sorry. I was about to say, I remember I wouldn't be able to like two-shot the knights with the Dark Orb before, and that really made them quite horrible, but everything seems fine now. We are progressing. And you know what? This is a perfect time to test the Soul Spear on an unwilling knight. That's pretty good. I'll take it. That's a good Soul Spear. That was walking with a lock on is always horrifying. Okay, Old Radiant Live Gem, Green Blossom. We're making good progress. Okay, slowly marching through Iron Keep. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and grab whatever that is. Let's see what we're working with. The casting speed has been nice, admittedly. Twinkling Titanite, yes! I think we're going to be able to upgrade our Sunset Staff, which is kind of awesome. I think this is going to be kind of a game changer, actually, probably for the Dark Orb stuff. Repair powder, awesome. What's anyone saying? Oh wow, you got Captain Helm. You got a Captain Helm? I got a Captain Helm. Is that a rarity? Captain Helm? Where is it? I mean, it looks pretty cool. Here, wait. Does this do anything? It increases. No, unfortunately, that's not as useful to us. You know, we're a glass cannon. That's the perhaps a poor stereotype for wizards, but it's nonetheless it helps being a glass cannon as a wizard. I like that my spells actually do damage. Okay, what are we up for? What are we up against? I think there was still one more archer left that needs to be taken care of, and I have just the thing for him. Never mind, we actually killed. What? I guess he's gone. You guys, should I do it? Should I do it? Should I make the jump? I genuinely don't trust myself at this time. It feels like if things are going too well, I need to find a reasonable checkpoint before I make any kind of daredevil decisions. So we're gonna go through the fog wall instead and see what has in store for us. Oh, you're cool. That's a lot of health you have there, dude. Like a lot of health. Wow. Ooh. What are we working with? Smelter Demon. What you got? Sorry, I had to make sure that he wasn't gonna like one-shot me there. Although I think he might still do that. Interesting boss theme. I'm not like fully processing what he's doing exactly, but I'm glad that unlike the Dragon Rider, which this boss kind of feels a little similar to, there aren't any places for him to just fall down into. Ooh, okay. Okay, this might just be determined by how many life gems I have. We'll see. I think he's gonna explode, right? No, he didn't explode. Is his sword longer? Oh, that wasn't good. Again, I do not have good experience with fire. I will never use a fireball myself. I will perish at the hand of the Smelter Demon as a result. That was wild. Okay. He deals chip damage when I'm near it. Okay. Oh, so someone, Wi-Fi's saying that was the golem that was mentioned to me in a previous stream. Okay, well, how the hell am I supposed to get to that again? Surely I missed a bonfire, right, friends? Surely there is a bonfire to be found. I am almost entirely positive there would have to be one. Okay, I'm not too worried about getting through this area once again. I've already done it many times. Although I may... Oh! Okay, well, maybe I should be worried about getting through this. There was a reason the Iron Keep had destroyed me in the past. We're gonna make it back quick, I think. This shouldn't take too long. At some point, I'm gonna have to probably decide on just using one staff. It doesn't seem very wizardly to have multiple staffs. Feels like pick one and stick with it. Wi-Fi says, nope, you did not. This area is just pain. Wow. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you telling me that. That is unfortunate. I guess all the more reason to lock in and be done with the Iron Keep soon. Okay. Wow. Here. Not you. Not now. Okay. Stay away from me. Okay. Nothing like a good forlorn fight. You guys, this wasn't planned. And I suspect a knight is probably going to run in here any moment, as they tend to do these days. Like, I would have thought the Pursuer would have been like this, but it seems like actually the Forlorn is in fact true Pursuer all along. Okay. I have quite a few souls that I'd rather not lose, if I'm being honest. Okay, well I just wasted that, that's okay. That's a lot of health you have there, man. What's up with that? Okay. I think backstabs are going to be the thing that undoes this man. Ugh. This feels like I'm hitting him with a dollar store freeze spell. He's just looking me in the eyes with disappointment. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna backstab you again. Trust me. Never mind, I'm not gonna backstab you. You're just a beast. Yes, that was nice. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Just gotta hit him with those spells. Oh my gosh. Okay. You beast. Nice. Okay, that's done. Thankfully, we get nothing for it. And yeah. Okay. Nice. Wi-Fi says, way back in my first ever playthrough, I ended up despawning all the enemies before beating the Smelter Demon. Gosh, okay. Oh, yo, gosh, Aged Crits. Hey guys, still at Iron Keep, I see. Okay, Aged Crits, if you left last time, before, I don't remember if you left before the, what was it called? Before I went on to the pit, but we did in fact leave it. And now we're back at the Iron Keep, a little bit more upgraded. And we actually got to the Smelter Demon this time around, so it feels like there's great potential to be had, and we are going to succeed. And also, thank you. Yeah, there are in fact 157 voices right now. That's insane. This is the most voices we've ever had here. And it's a Wednesday all times, so it feels like it's only going to keep getting better with time. So anyway, at this point, I'm just going to do the thing. This is really not good. I'm really, I don't know about this. This is really unfortunate. Someone coming up behind me? Alright, someone's behind me? For sure. It seems like we're just gonna have to trick these individuals into following us around and hopefully letting me live. That'd be the greatest trick of all, is letting the samurai knights let me through. Or getting them to let me through. Okay, you know what? Maybe, I suspect I'm gonna get stabbed in the back. Dude, you fool! Yes! Okay. I'm probably gonna die though, so we'll see. You know, this would be kind of nice to pick up, though. So let's just do that ahead of time. Ooh, I don't like that. That's really not great. I don't have as... Truly painful, you guys. Truly suffering. Also... we have a new comment here. Maxon LO. Hello, friend. Welcome to the stream. I am just a wizard trying to conquer this Iron Keep for the first time. This is again 21 joining. This is my first Dark Souls 2 playthrough, and I am seeking multiple things at this time. I'm seeking a hat. I need a cool wizard hat, because how else am I going to be a wizard? I'm seeking to find friends in this land of Drangleic. Also seeking, there was more. I'm seeking cool spells. Those, trying to get the wizard aesthetic going, and even more so, I am trying to recover my memories of my past. That was, I don't know. it's a kind of a foggy, cloudy thing that we've been slowly uncovering as we've been going through the world of Drangleic, piecing it all back together. And you're now one in the deluge of voices in my head. So happy to have you here. How's everyone doing today? Maxon, how are you? How are you, friend? What brings you here, and how did you find us? Also, I can see people are probably. I bet you guys are probably tired of the Iron Keep, but I swear we're gonna get through it. Also, H says, did you find the path beyond the Scorpion boss? No. What? Okay, so I guess there was perhaps a path beyond the Scorpion boss. Maybe we established this last time, but I've entirely forgotten. That's funny. Oh gosh, you're still here. Nice. That felt pretty good. Okay. You know, we're gonna get there at some point again. I've realized, well, Wi-Fi has told me that I have actually missed some things there. So that was kind of comedic, right? That was kind of comedic timing. How that happened. I was so like confident in my ability to not get hit that I got hit off the building into lava and we lost 30,000 souls. This is definitely a trial. This has been a grinding experience against the anvil that is the Iron Keep, allegedly a castle made entirely of iron, according to some of you guys. Maxon says, cool, I like this game too much. For me, it's the best Dark Souls. Hell yeah, man. Okay, well, I'm very happy to have you here for it. It's been really cool, actually. I'm kind of surprised how much I've been personally enjoying it. I kind of expected that this wouldn't be as fun as the other Souls games, partially because of all the rhetoric surrounding the game. But it's actually proven me so far surprisingly, like, wrong regarding that, which I guess just probably means I shouldn't just follow the bandwagon regarding the Souls games, or just any bandwagons in general. Oh, you... Okay, there we go. Like, see how amazing the Dark Orb is? I don't even have to, like, really, like, focus on the gameplay. I just can let the Dark Orb do the thing for me. So, I don't know. It is corrupting in that it does make things too easy, and I should be trying to experiment with other stuff. Of course that happens. That's okay. You know what? We happen to have 3 human effigies. You know what that means? That means I'm going to save them for later. Yeah, we're not going to be using those. Okay. Checking with the voices. Aged Crit says, gravity is still the final boss of every game. It's never changed, truly, man. Wi-Fi says, I feel like a laugh track should have played on that. That makes me happy. Yeah, I agree. That was quite humorous. I should get a soundboard for the stream. That would be probably a good idea. Aged Crit says, speaking from personal experience. Oh yeah, the gravity is insane. George says, you have 150 voices in your head and lost your memory, but your goals are to find cool wizard hat and sparkling new spells. Great priorities. Truly, man. I mean, that's what matters these days. You know, aesthetics, dude, honestly, kind of supersede meaning in the postmodern world, I think. But we'll get to that at some point. Maybe in my next video. We'll see. And Wi-Fi says, the well has been tainted on this game. The well has been tainted. What does that mean? That's so ominous, dude. Nothing like the paladin hitting you with the well has been tainted. Karma. No. That was also would have been kind of karmic, admittedly, but we're thankfully okay. Dark Orb. Oh, that's my wrong staff. Okay. I do love the Dark Orb. It's wonderful. Well, that felt nice. I like being able to actually like kill these knights. That does make this a bit easier, or at least encouraging. Okay, thankfully that guy isn't following me, but I do suspect the archer is going to not let me through. Okay, what you got? What you got? Hit me. Never mind, don't hit me with it. Just leave me alone. I strongly suspect this will be the end. That makes sense. That really makes sense. That's I would say that is so far. Although I do like this game, that is a mechanic that I've not enjoyed. Not invulnerable fog wall. It feels like, you know, you should be able to walk through a fog and without, like, even roll through a fog. I guess there's an implication that it's a weirdly physical fog wall, which is something to think about, I guess. That's all right though. All right. Well, H-Crit says comedic timing has tainted meaning. It's cool to hate on DS2, and most people decide it's terrible without ever trying it. Oh yeah, that's what you mean. I thought there was some kind of a actual well in this game that I've somehow tainted with my game choices that has now been like irrevocably damaged. And let's look at that. They're not there anymore. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Man, I was really trying not to get hit by that arrow, but that's okay. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're doing good. Just keep a distance and heavy soul arrow. The wrong spell. Okay. Wrong spell again. Okay, I meant that to be a sword. That's okay. We are gonna make it. This is gonna be a successful run of the Iron Keep sooner or later. This actually might be, like, I don't think I've thought about this. This could be one of the most, like, evil runbacks in the Souls games, at least in my experience so far, in that I don't think I've had to really mess with the fact that, oh yeah, you actually have to, like, fight every enemy on the way to a boss fight in other Souls games, since you can, in fact, you know, just walk through the fog and become invulnerable. So the fact that you actually have to, like, maneuver around all these knights, yeah, this could be one of the so far most disturbing runbacks yet. And also, okay, look, another one's gone. Okay, we're really making progress. Okay. Stay away. Stay away. That hurt. That really hurt. I think it's okay. You guys, we should start a fun topic as I'm grinding through these guys, because it feels like that's probably what's going to happen. Oh, Crit Multiplier, friend, hello, so happy to have you. Oh, it's great times. Also, this is a good point for anyone who wishes to begin invading me and making this more fun, because I seek to numb the repetition of of the Iron Keep. At this point, it's been quite a few times we've tried it, and you know what? I'll even use one of these. You know what? That's gonna make it okay. I do have a few healing items for when the boss fight actually happens, so I'm gonna make sure I have some of the bigger HP gems. Yes. Oh damn! Nitrovan's leaving. I gotta go. Gotta go sleepy. See you around. Thank you so much for joining the stream, man. As always, happy to have you here. Your presence is very appreciated, friend. All right. Shame the stream time doesn't line up too great. Sorry, man. Yeah. Next time, though. Next time. Crit Multiplier says the fog clouds your memory. You can't just step through it in an instant because remembering needs time. I see. I like that. That's canon now. That's exactly why that happens, and not because there's a weird game mechanic. Yeah, I have to remind myself there is always an explanation we can give to the game beyond just oh, the game is designed that way. There is a lore explanation. Something is happening with the world of the game whenever we interact with the fog. So that's a really good point, man, for sure. Wi-Fi says your soul memories. Oh my god, what are you doing here? Dude, okay, we are staying away from that. Okay, Okay, we are just going to be very careful and going to orb this person. And actually, I'm going to try to take my time again with these people, and hope that the actual Smelter boss fight isn't going to be as dreadful as it was last time, because that was not a very good run that I had. Feels like I'm going to have more spells this time around. Oh, he still hit me. That's okay. Okay, come face me. Come face me, knight. No, don't face me. Stay away. Why is there two of you? I keep forgetting there's more than one. Okay, that's a radiant. I just want a regular life gem. It always stuns me how fast they like close the distance. Feels like I should be able to get a few hits in, but I only get one. Okay, what? Scary individuals. Okay. Wifat says, Wifat says, okay, your soul memory is going to be in shambles after the stream. Yeah. The paladin can get out of bed. Crit, you're up. Fair enough. Get a load of this guy. He's struggling to clear a level, then wants to be invaded high. I mean, I think it's more fun than the level, if I'm being honest. Enjoy work world peace. It says the Iron Keep Knights are very annoying. Definitely a ganky area. It feels that way, but we're gonna make it slowly but steadily. Crit Multiplier says I can't. I'm cooking right now. Lol. I mean, literally, the meat is getting burnt. Oh, sorry, dude. Good luck with that. And finally, Aged Crit says, yeah, you gotta pull the knights in and take them out while they are still isolated. You're wise. Okay. So we're gonna try to do that. We're gonna try to slowly isolate the knights. Probably gonna get hit with something. I suspect there's probably another knight that's gonna run up behind me, but no, we're okay. Not yet. You know what? Oh, right. You're here. I feel like I'm gonna have to waste all of my orbs on these guys, because it just, yeah, that seems to be the most reliable method. I know it's kind of spammy, but so are the enemies, so I think this is the time when the orb is justified in its spamminess. Hopefully nobody runs up behind me, and you know what? You know what? This is a good point. This is a good time to do it. We're gonna... Wait, what? No! No! There was totally a summon sign right there. Gosh, okay, I was so excited for the summon sign, y'all. I was like, yes, a comrade in this horrible place. That's okay. I guess the wizard must do it solitarily, and of course he dies. Was there a summon sign? I swear there was. The bait, the suffering. It's okay. We're chill, you know. We die every now and then. What's the saying? The wizard dies sometimes. Yeah, that's our catchphrase. Huh. Okay. Whoever's joining the stream, I'm beating my head against an iron wall, and it's also known as the Iron Keep. But it's been getting a little better almost each time. So far, we've been able to get to the Smelter once. The Smelter Demon is there. And this is, in fact, yeah, still my first Dark Souls 2 playthrough, so... I know, whoever doesn't know, I think blind playthroughs do tend to make the experience of watching a game more fun. And unless you're looking for a speedrun, which I definitely can't give you. Here. And just watching the creature approaching from the distance. Perfect, we're okay. Another one, I forget, I kept forgetting there's so many. Surely the dawn will come and they will not spawn any longer. Okay. Okay, nice, nice. Steady progress. It's actually insane how many there are. I'm continually shocked. I keep forgetting how many there are each time I spawn in. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go back and get myself some life gems, because I don't know how sustainable this many life gems is. Okay, what's everyone saying? Is the Iron Wall winning? The Iron Wall is not gonna win, because the Iron Wall has been continually crumbling. I think faster than my will, although my will is also there, and that's okay. I did get pranked again. Okay. Oh my god, summon sign got summoned by someone else or something. Yeah, that was... I was so excited. I was like, oh, yes, a homie. But I guess no homies in this place. This is the iron iron keep. You get ganked and die. Nothing else. Anyway, I saw the summon sign also. I was another player for sure. Yeah, damn. That's alright. Another time. Now I'm just gonna go straight into the boss room and pray that I can just do that, right? I can't just do that. That was funny. You know, this gives me a good reason to maybe talk a little bit about my current video production going on, because I'd like to switch topics. Yeah, so I've been stuck right now picking concepts for my next video. I have multiple scripts going, but I can't tell which should take priority, and so I was actually curious what you guys think. So my first idea is a script that I already have from grad school, where I talk about just, I guess, you know, the trend of sludge content on social media. Like you see, like, you know, YouTube reels with Subway Surfer and stuff on them, and I kind of like evaluated like the rhetorical, yeah, I guess like the rhetorical appeal of sludge content, and like looked into like how it is, like what is indicating about like our trends in cultural production. But it's also like probably, I think, one of my more academic papers that I think is kind of a little too verbose for YouTube, just because it was a grad paper. So might do slash content paper if you guys are interested. Then I'm also working on one on wizard and aesthetics, aesthetics and wizarding, specifically how our construction of aesthetics and stuff seems to be like the predominant like virtue of like the postmodern world, where we kind of tend to prioritize aesthetics almost like beyond meaning, and in a way aesthetics have become a kind of new purpose in our world. And I can elaborate on that way more, but I don't know, that one might be a little still need some production. And then there's of course me talking about like, what is it, Bloodborne beasts and stuff. That one's coming up with Grimnir. We're both working on analyses of monsters for this. What is it? Yeah, we're working on analyses of monsters and in Bloodborne, and I'm probably going to just look on the whole category of beasts as enemies, because those are kind of cool and I feel like under discussed. Although again, I've mentioned earlier, there's been one really neat essay, actually not just an essay but an entire thesis a guy made on beasts in Bloodborne, that came out here in 2025, and I can maybe even give you a title here in a bit. I didn't give it last time because I was busy, and I guess so I am this time. There seems to be something, I don't know, something more about beasts that I think still is worth saying, so I don't know, maybe might do that. Anyway, can I please, okay, I can't do that. Okay, I can't do that. I should just understand that, and I should not stop. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Gosh. This is okay. Checking with the voices. You guys are the light in the dark of the Iron Keep. The Iron Keep is it's actually crazy. It is this is truly this has been the wizard test ultimately. I am not like, I'm not able to just like push past it. It really is just trying, like, just grating on my will to keep going, and I'm going to keep going. I know that's the whole point of Dark Souls, but oh my gosh, this is rough, if I'm being honest. I think so far this has been the most challenging area in the game, just purely based on what it's requiring. Is there one coming right behind me? There is actually. I totally forgot about it, but I'm glad that I kept a lookout. I'm gonna check in with the voices here in a minute. Here. Okay. Slowly but steadily, we are cutting down through actual hordes of samurai knights. It's I mean, kind of cool. This is gonna be a good story after it's done. You know, it's one of those things that like you kind of grit your teeth through, but then like tell everyone afterwards. That's often how it feels playing these Souls games. At least initially, that's what it was like for me when I first started with the Souls games. In Dark Souls 3, it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat Dark Souls and I'll have bragging rights. It's not as hard as people said it was. At least I don't feel like it's something I can necessarily brag about these days, though. But at that time, it felt pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, okay. Checking with the voices. Oh god, brain rot content getting analyzed for science, wizard things. Yeah, it's actually I'm very happy with that essay, but I'm dreading editing it into a video. Wi-Fi says the wall is winning. The wall is not winning. The wall is going to fail. It's going to crumble. Surely, my will triumph. Not to be confused with the film Triumph of the Will. I don't promote that kind of thing, but I am going to triumph over this wall. Yes. Crit Multiplier says my vote is cast for the beasts. No, not away. They can stay. Yeah, I think that's probably what's going to end up happening. I've been like going through like my work, like listening to like essays from people on Bloodborne. Like, if y'all ever just like need an essay on any of the Souls games, and you just feel like you've seen all the essays on YouTube, kind of epically enough, there's actually a lot of essays for you beyond YouTube. Try Google Scholar. I highly recommend it. There's so much content there that's just like, no, I can't believe that. Since when does that not two-shot him? And I have one Radiant Life Gem. I think we're gonna have to go to Majula and get some life gems very soon, because if I'm gonna enter that boss fight, it's not gonna be any good. Okay. We are going to Majula and we're buying life gems. That's the new resolution. That has to happen, because just gosh, yeah. Anyway, but I was saying Google Scholar is great for video essays or just for essays, because you can take any given essay on Google Scholar, for which most of you actually have access to, and then you're able to put it to a text-to-speech reader. I recommend Speechify, and you just have suddenly like twice as many essays about From Software games than you had previously, because so many of them are actually like genuinely like done even in a better degree than you see on YouTube, because there people are held to like a rigorous academic standard, and so you actually get like really very deep dives into these games. And so I don't know, highly recommend. Basically, try out Google Scholar. Wonderful piece. I guess, or library available to us. Aged Crit says, what about different perspective of body horror, such as gradual development of sentience in a machine? Ooh, I like that. That's cool. I feel like I have my best friend wrote his thesis on that, kind of looking at, say, like Pinocchio and like different variations of that as kind of the representations of machines becoming human in media. And I think it involved him looking at, like, to my understanding, like dozens and dozens and dozens of like instances in media where people do exactly that, or exactly that happens. And I might even talk to him for that. That actually could be a fun collaboration he and I could do together. Yeah, thank you. I like that. I've been thinking about the the next body horror video. And I'm really like, I want to do it, but given that I've recently, well, after uploading the video, it only got 11,000 views, which, you know, is pretty epic, like comparatively to a lot of what a lot of videos could do. It didn't not do as well as I had hoped, and so now I'm having to kind of reconsider my angle of research for the near future. I'm sure I'm still gonna go back to body horror. I love body horror. It's such a, I think there's so much to talk about there, but the body horror video series is slightly on hiatus as I am trying other avenues in pursuit of, you know, greater, I guess, reach to more people. Because that video did take like, what is it, 3 months to make, of just like kind of like rigorous, kind of almost full-time production, and then it just it got 11,000 views, which, you know, is what happens. You know, it's YouTube, but yeah. Me saying that out loud actually really helps. Thank you guys for listening to that, because now I'm kind of actually able to process a little better my plans for the channel, and now that I'm actually voicing it to members of the channel, because I mean, actually really, I don't know, there are a lot of things I do want to do for the channel. It's just it's doing another like massive commitment to another huge essay has been a little daunting after the relative flop of the recent one. Shocked that happened, if I'm being honest. I thought I thought you guys were gonna really enjoy it. We'll see. Okay, yeah. Here. Let's orb this man. Okay. Is there not a knight running my way? I spoke too soon. That's okay. I'm bracing myself for the night. Okay, getting ready. Okay, please. Lock in. All right. Okay, sick. He's damned. So Wi-Fi says you need to clear everything before continuing. Only a clear... Oh, gosh, okay. Only a clear mind allows us to focus. Based great multiplier. I like your style. H-Crit says... What are you saying? Red Grave had a really good thesis on the lore of Bloodborne. Oh, I'd love to see that. I'm always looking for new interpretations, especially of Bloodborne. I think that one, to me, is the one I feel like I can see myself doing the most content for. But at the same time, if any of you have seen my On the Stairs of Flesh essay, I think that was my favorite of my essays in terms of like that one took years of me thinking about it and eventually sitting down and like, okay, I'm going to just like make this essay, and that one did pretty great. We're currently actually just hit over 400,000 views on that one, which honestly can't believe that that's even real. But since then, it has been a little daunting also approaching Bloodborne, because it's like, oh, I had like years of insights in that one video, and now it's like, okay, well, I have some surface level insights, but they're not as connected to other like together as I think the Stairs of Flesh was. But we'll see. Thank you guys for talking to me about my essays. I appreciate that greatly. I do worry about the possibility of relaxing too much and just like making myself a streaming channel, because, you know, actually I do enjoy the streams quite a bit. No! I mean, what did I expect? You know, what you just witnessed was a reference to the Dark Souls 1 on Orlando Nights. That's exactly what just happened there. And Wi-Fi, you know, maybe you and I are not that different after all, because perhaps I am Touch Dragon Remnants. Okay. A dragon spirit has invaded? What are we looking at here? Guys? We're getting invaded. Gosh, okay, who are you? Okay, this is an individual. What the fuck? You can just do that? Since when? Oh, you not? No, that's not happening. All right, that was cool. Good play, good times. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, despite the Western setting, Bloodborne has a lot of Eastern influence. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Yeah, I guess like with the Japanese studio for sure. I don't fully grasp how the cultures relate, but yeah, I need to probably at some point delve into that more clearly, more directly. Aged Crits also says you have 3 bone ash to upgrade your Estus. Really? Okay, well that's gonna be next time I go to Majula for sure. Also, yeah, Crit Multiplier says, man, I really enjoyed your new essay. Sad to hear it didn't perform like you wanted. Thank you, man. I'm glad it did resonate, but that's all right. We'll eventually get back to body horror explicitly, trying other stuff. Also, okay, what am I thinking here? Don't touch that. Oh yeah, right. So, thank you. Nice mix-up. Appreciate it, Crits. He's using the same shield as you. The shield can parry spells. Understandable. I didn't know I could parry spells. This is probably going to be... Oh, is that like... Oh, there's like a little effect. I never noticed that. What a fun detail. Cool. I guess we're going to... All the more reason to use the shield. Also, thank you for the congratulations. That felt pretty cool. Also, Crooked Vulture, friend. Oh, good to have you here. I haven't seen you in a bit. Glad you were able to make it. George says that was another player. It's considered polite not to heal during this kind of invasions. So that's what I've been told. But I don't know. Everyone in the chat was like, "Oh fuck it, dude, just heal." So I am cool with that. But if you would rather I not, that's also fair. Did I heal? I probably did heal, didn't I? I'm sorry for that. I will try not to do that. Also, am I gonna get swamped by night? Probably am. Already I'm getting swamped by nights. Okay. Oh, it's so nice having 69 life gems right now. Well, 68. Less nice, but still cool. Okay. Soon they are gonna stop spawning, right, you guys? Surely. Oh, those summons are for duels and there's an etiquette around them? I'm sorry, Wi-Fat. I didn't realize. My bad. Okay. Did I heal? I probably did. If you all are saying that, I'm very sorry. Did not realize. Well, thank y'all for letting me know about the etiquette. I'm sorry for breaking it. It will not happen again. Ugh, that's not good. I didn't know the bridge was popular for dueling. The more you know. Okay. So, am I gonna do the same mistake I did last time? It would be fashionably stupid of me. Okay, tell you what, I'm actually gonna do something slightly different in that I'm going to go around them. What are you doing here? Did I get arrowed? I did get arrowed there, didn't I? I just want to say thank you all for being here. 143 people at this moment watching me die over and over in the Iron Keep. I was kind of worried that this was going to end up happening with one of these soul streams because, well, you know, it seems like it's inevitable that you got kind of come against a wall that you just are going to struggle against over and over and over. And so it just, I don't know, fascinating to me that you guys would be down here with me. So for all of you who are still here and still grinding at the Iron Keep wall, I truly appreciate y'all being a part of this journey. It does make it a lot more, I guess, a lot more bearable in many ways, and actually even in some ways exciting. The suffering is entertaining, says YFAT. Well, that's that's much better than the suffering is not entertaining. So I'm glad to hear, very happy to hear that. Also, Crooked Vulture says you didn't heal. You didn't land a hit on you. Yes, baller. Okay, thank you. That felt okay. Even though I died, okay, I'm glad I didn't heal. That makes me feel much better about that duel. Thank you. Okay, sick. By the way, to all those of you who might know, the Soul Spear, was he able to parry that with his shield? Because I was counting on him not being able to parry the Soul Spear with a shield just because of its size. I finally found another kindred spirit who loves Souls PvP. Baller. Oh yeah. Appreciate it, comrade. Okay. Y'all, should I do it? Should I do it? Should I? Fuck it. We're locking in. That's right. Lock in and actually get shit together. I'm so going to destroy this place for real this time. Oh my god, please let it be so. Now that I'm healed, now that I'm on my last thing, maybe I'll actually find a summon sign. If any one of you is like, hey guys, I want to end the wizard's suffering, perhaps you could join me in this endeavor and help out. And also, the archer isn't there anymore. Both, no, okay, well, only one archer isn't there. But still, that's awesome. Okay. How are we looking like over there? I don't see anyone running my way from a million miles away, so... Nope, okay, there, my bad, I spoke too soon. The commitment of that guy, like, how does he know? How does he know that just like, there's somebody next to the bridge? I'm going to run after them with, like, Mach 5. And land a hit for no reason. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's okay. I don't. I feel less bad now that I have like a million life gems. That does make things better. It has been getting slightly easier each time, but I'm sure that's because I've killed each one of these like 12 times. Isn't that not what that means? Is that I've killed these knights so many times that it's already been like 12 attempts per knight. Okay. Okay, I am so, like, I'm certain of this. We got this. Okay, that homie over there. We're gonna summon him. We're gonna summon him, and this is okay because we're fine. I just need him to help me clear this area. Okay, all right. What we got? MGDK. Let us see. Is that saying that's not? Okay, we're okay. I do not want to let the homie down at this point. In this way. Thank you, my friend. Dude, what a beast! What a legend! Okay, we're going with it. Okay. Let me. Thank you. Is that the same guy? It feels like it is. All right. We're so in it. We're gonna destroy the Iron Keep with the help of a homie, which I don't mind, honestly. I think this is totally reasonable. Thank you, friend. All right. Like, I actually do suspect this is not going to be as easy as it like I think this is gonna be a rough fight. But maybe no, we're doing good damage. We're doing good damage. All right, you know what, bro? Let me whip out those heavy soul spears that don't seem to do very much. Okay. Last dark orb, man. Last dark orb. For a second, I thought my homie died. No! You're so real for that. Okay, guys, this is actually like so scary. No! Damn it! He did so well for me, and I blew it all. I didn't expect the stream of fire. I didn't expect the stream of fire. Okay, well, I guess humbled as always, the wizard continues. I am... What we're working with? Nah, dude, I'm gonna keep going. Okay, who are you? Oh, fair enough. Okay, gosh. Ugh, sorry, dude. That's fair. Ah, good game. Ah, close call. All right. Ah, you guys, the Iron Keep has been a struggle. Who just evaded me? Man, tell you what, I'm tempted to declare final life pretty soon. We are approaching the end of the stream steadily. I actually did enjoy the PvP quite a bit. If anyone else is gonna invade me, I'd like to do it again because that was kind of exhilarating, and I actually very much enjoy that. I used to be an invader in Dark Souls 3 a bunch. That was a very fun time. I made a build around force invasions where I would just knock people off places, and that made people's lives worse, and that was really fun. That was like in the catacombs right before the was it not Wolnir, maybe Wolnir, whichever was the name of the big skeleton dude in the catacombs. That shit was awesome. But then I remember for a while just doing a lot of PvP with a faith build as Shadow Jesus, and Shadow Jesus, man, he got to see some action. That was I think there was few 3v1s that Shadow Jesus was able to do, and I still think about those today. That was a I don't know any games that like feel as good as in winning PvP and as Dark Souls. Yeah, I guess like For Honor is pretty great as well. I do enjoy For Honor quite a bit. That one's like delightful. Okay. Okay. The summon went through. You can do it. Fought valiantly. Rip. So close. Rip. No. How rude. Struggle continues. How rude. What did I do, Wifat? Struggle continues. Oh god, you might have killed my brother once, slow-mo. Oh. What do you mean, friend? What do you mean, crit multiplier? Gosh. You guys... Should I fucking do it? No, I shouldn't. I should do this. Okay, you know what? You know what? This could be it. Not necessarily this is going to be it, but I think this has a good chance to be it. Is there anyone behind me? There isn't. Guys, look where we are. Look where we are, friends. We are actually at the fog wall. Okay. I have a feeling this is gonna be rough. Criminal says we played together years ago, and someone waited 30 minutes in the catacombs to kill him with force after the bridge. That's funny. Could have been me. I also feel like this totally could have been somebody else. I'm sure it's not an exclusive thing to me, waiting in the catacombs with force. Just such a good place. There was like a bridge, just a perfect bridge to just destroy people at. What a wonderful time. Oh yeah, pushing people off cliffs was so much chaos, dude. Love that. I was getting into like Warhammer books around that time, and I was really getting like chaos pilled, and I was like really in it. I had like played as this Death Shroud Terminator, basically, with a scythe and everything. It was cool. That invader had no chill, truly. This time for sure. Effigy, herb to refresh. You know what? You're right. You know, let's lock in. I have such faith in the success of this operation. I think that's good. You know what? You know what? He's here. He's here, homie. We're gonna do this together for real this time. I have everything I need. I have everything I possibly need. In fact, I'm actually I don't have any. Well, I don't have the things that actually I do have. Yes, I have some, dude. You ready? In fact, let me. Need those shadow orbs. Okay. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. I'm sorry I died. I appreciate you being here. You guys ready for this? Time to get one shot as soon as I enter the arena. Okay. Oh. So, that's a fun element of boss fights in Dark Souls, is like how giant boss fights actually destroy your camera. One could argue that's intentional in that it really forces you to wrestle with the size of the enemies and really adds to their giantness, you know? I've seen an essay about that. I think it was Giantness in Dark Souls, and that was a funny point that they made, which I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I really enjoy that reading, thinking that that's actually intentional. Okay, let's get that soul spear in. 1, 2 soul spear, 3 soul spear. Okay, dude, we got this. We got this, friend. We got this. Thank you, my guy. Let's go. Joy. Thank you, my guy. MGDK legend for the ages. We are done. Well done, friend. Thank you. Wow. We beat it! Joy. Okay. That's a cool statue. Feels like progress. I know that summons are questionable for their validity in terms of playthroughs. I don't feel too bad in that we have 100-something people watching at this point, and I'd rather be out of this place. And so we can just keep going. Porcine Shield. Flame Butterfly. Okay, Porcine Shield. I have no clue what that is. 29,000 souls. We are beating Iron Place. What is it? What was Iron Keep? We're getting it. Oh my gosh, you guys! Beautiful times. Beautiful times. I've had enough of the Iron Keep. Truly have. And who is this? Artorias. Could it be Knight Artorias from the famous Dark Souls 1 game, the not titular protagonist? That's actually an Onion Knight. Fuck it. let's get it. I like this guy already. All right. Hells. 29,000 souls. You know, one would say it's a good reason to head in for the night, but I wanna get us like a little bit of the whatever's happening next, you know. And I also don't want to squander the fact that Artorias himself is here. So we're gonna walk a little further through, and I'm gonna get kind of destroyed by that guy there, but that's okay. Artorias will help us through. This doesn't look like a boss arena or anything of the sort. I know you. You're a turtle. You're a turtle knight from Dark Souls 2. Well, I guess you did that to Artorias. That was kind of rough. Okay, sorry, you gotta go. Okay. That was too much hype for Artorias. Is this a dual arena? Sure looks like it. No, it's not. Never mind. I thought that was a summon sign. Wow, you guys. So I don't think that was the Knight Artorias, but it. Yeah. Okay. Let that be scrapped from the history books. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see? How big is this area? Are we... I mean, I know it's a giant castle and stuff, but I'm actually suddenly very concerned about whatever it is that's awaiting me in there. In fact, I bet I'm gonna die. I bet I'm gonna die if I don't parry him. But then I'm gonna parry him and everything's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna parry him. God, okay. Alright, well, we're taking our souls, we're going to Majula, and we're gonna probably be wrapping up the stream at this point, because I think that was good enough. Okay, let me check what everyone's saying. Summons are a valid strategy. Thank you, Wi-Fi. That's all I needed to hear. Considering we were also getting invaded, I think it's reasonable. You're right. Crit Multiplier says summons are a fun way to make the journey more bearable. I like having friends. It is. It's been like that guy. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for being here for that whole interaction. I can't express how actually nice that feels to have finally made some progress. Good stuff. Okay. So yes, Crit Multiplier says Artorias. Yeah, dude, Artorias was rip Artorias. Yeah, man. Aged Crit says, don't worry. Sorry, don't worry. At least you're contributing to in the battles. Thank you. Okay, yeah. It feels like as a wizard, it's hard not to contribute, admittedly. Okay, let's get this level up, and let's get that faith level up, because actually, I want that darkness, or sorry, not just the cool shadow magic to work like it should. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to read out the last few messages, and if you want, please go ahead and write out your last responses. And after that, we're going to end the stream. And this was epic. I should say the next stream is likely going to be this, either Saturday or Monday. That's probably what's going to end up happening. I'll let y'all know. Probably Saturday. We'll give a closer estimation when it gets to there. So, ring out, amazing. Okay. Crit Multiple says, oh my god, H crits. That sounds so like what a mom would tell their child. Don't worry, at least you're contributing in battles. That's funny. Crit Multiplier says, budget Artorias. Yeah, for real, that was, we will not talk about that Artorias again. He should be erased from history. Like we were from history in Dark Souls 1. When dealing with Artorias. Anyway, that was a kind of a stretch of a joke. Wifehat says, back to Majula. Truly, yes, we're chill now. I love Majula. What a beautiful place, you know? I think that of all the Dark Souls like hubs, this is probably the most like genuinely chill one. It feels like, I don't know, looking out onto the abyss, and not the abyss, but just the infinite ocean and the cliffs and like the wonderful breeze, and just it feels a lot less bleak than the other ones for sure. George says, I personally don't like the trend of giant enemies. Makes me feel like a little ankle biter. Purse doggo in those fights, especially those dragons in Elden Ring. Oh my gosh, I need to get to those still, so that'll be happening soon. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a good mechanic, but one would argue that it is perhaps a way of making bosses feel more giant. World peace, fun stream. Thank you, man. It's been awesome having you here. Hope to see you around. We're definitely going to be continuing soon. George says, fun adventure. Looking forward to the next part. Thank you, man. It's been real. Wi-Fi says, can you see your stats? I want to see the damage to your soul memory. My soul memory? I have soul memory. What's the damage to my soul memory? I don't know what that even implies. I'm going to have to look into that. Yeah, here are my stats. Okay, I hope that helps. Upgrade Estus before you go. Okay, yeah, final little thing. Yeah, upgrade Estus. Upgrade Estus, just so that we have that when we begin with because I definitely am going to forget that that's even a thing. So, thank you for reminding me, Aged Crits. Upgrade Estus, yes. Oh, like a two. Oh, burn. What? Sublime Bone Dust, yes. That is certainly an animation. Gosh, it's gonna keep happening. Again, please burn one more. 2 more. Gosh, takes a minute. Crit multiplier. Oh yeah, aged crits. Sorry, not aged crits, but enjoy the world peace. And Georgia, they on that Clippy clan. They're same profile picture. That's funny. I thought so too initially when I guess enjoy world peace joined, and then it turned out to be different. So yeah. Wi-Fi says the number in the top right corner of your stats is the total amount of souls you've acquired, even the ones you've lost. Ooh, that's interesting. Let me actually see that. That's interesting. That's a significant amount of souls. Okay. Well, yeah, on that note, it's been real, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Hopefully be stream next Saturday, possibly Monday. Keep up with the community updates. If you want to stay tuned with the rest of our streams, please join our Discord community. We have a little Discord going. You can find the link in my channel description. And yeah, this has really been a delightful journey. Thankfully, progressing through the Iron Keep. Really sad it's not over yet, but I'm very glad we were able to make it as far as we did. I really thought we would have to take an Elder stream, but success was achieved. So yeah. All right. Later, guys. It's been real. And, of course, have a great day, everyone. Good night. Cheers.